Can't do it.
And we are unmuted
Well,
now.
I mean, what is there to recap? But the battle that
But the
went
butt.
on within
We're gonna
the
recap
sand.
the butt.
Yes, we are gonna recap the butt.
I'm sorry.
But yes. So last time we left off, our intrepid Crimson Lancers. I need to slow down a bit. Made their
Lampers.
way to the Timeless Sands. When they had made it there from the portal, they had seen that civilians had been seen exiting the sand and gathering, running as if they're running away from. The party made their way into the sands after. Oh, the party mostly went. Most of the party made their way to the sands, while Historia scared the living hell out of the citizens before making her way into the sand. From there, the party saw a familiar, unwelcome sight: the Gloom Bearer destroying the Timeless Sand. Party met with the Queen of the Nighttime side of the sands, and she brought them to Duma, and whom the party talked to for a bit before deciding that they were going to go and fight the Gloom Bearer. Bear. That was the recap from last time. Starting from there, we made our way through what remained of the cities, weaving through the monsters supposedly summoned to attack the city that the guardians of the city were engaged with. However, the Crimson Lancers made it to the Gloombearer, in which they started their assault. Shy, with a daring yet very effective spell, rendered the Gloombearer mortal, thus making the fight against it oh so relatively easy compared to what it could have been. Though it was still yet a difficult fight with the souls the Gloombearer was still bringing to bear against the party. But it still ended with the party coming out triumphant at the end. The Gloombearer, mortal and late slain, unable to return to the plane in which it could recuperate, perished forever in the sand, in which all the souls it had collected detonated and dispersed throughout, to which the party was hit with. The after effects of such actions we get to see now as we resume.
So glad I made it mortal. Screw that thing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It ain't coming back.
Can you make me mortal again, please?
I don't believe the spell works on undead.
Oh.
It doesn't. It doesn't, because when we looked at it, I couldn't use it in the fight with Historia's dad, which frustrated me that I couldn't use it on undead.
Well, at least you can use it on the aberrations, and it worked like a charm.
That was why I took it, because we're fighting aberrations, so it made sense that Shy would, find magic like that.
I think.
Yeah.
I
can
think
also
when you're
use
fighting
it-
an undead, if you want to cast immortality, you just cast resurrect.
I think it's dragons and
I'd be willing.
undead are the two I can't use it on. I can use it on angels. I could use it on Yev.
Why
This
would
is
you
this is
use
the
an
spell.
angel?
Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fey, and Fiend.
I mean, maybe if there's like a rogue celestial, but
Wait, does that mean theoretically?
I could theoretically turn a god mortal.
Wait, so what happens if Shy uses it on Xeris, kills Xeris, and then revives him?
Xeris, it won't work on. He's undead.
Yeah, I'm undead.
Right, you never
Not
mind.
an
I
aberration.
forgot. He's undead.
You also have to
Okay.
get this thing to fail the save.
It would
I
be
could do it to
everyone
Yev.
else.
Yeah, I
I-
fail a
You
save.
could do it to Yev, Snap,
That's questionable.
Rose.
I could do
Oh,
it
it's
to
a
Snap.
charisma
That'd
save.
be weird.
That would be weird.
Oh, a
You just
charisma
slap
save.
him on the back.
It would be weird, but
Yeah,
also,
I don't think Yev's gonna need to worry about it.
Yeah. The worst part is that as bad as it sounds, that's a viable option for Snap.
But the only issue being there's kind of like two consciences in you, and I can't cast it twice.
Right. And Zalbus is still upset.
That
you.
would be the difficult thing.
Yeah. Snap wouldn't be an aberration anymore. It's just the problem that Zalbus is still in his mind and can still very well take him over.
Yep.
However, that was a good recap.
Yep.
And we pick up with the Gloombearer collapsing. The void in its torso begins to shatter apart, and souls begin to rush out in every direction. I need to roll one thing quick. Okay, yeah. So, as you all avoid the rush of souls, one of you chooses not to.
Who's not avoiding them?
The one who is being forcefully changed over to his other token. As you see, Xeris just stands in the souls as they tear through his ethereal form.
Does it look painful? Sounds painful.
No.
Tearing through his ethereal form, like, ow?
Okay. No. Ooh.
Let it be known, I rolled for this. It was not a quick decision. I rolled for it. I needed to give that to people.
Are they just going through him and then, like, ascending? How does he look? Is he in pain?
What is going on Xeris' face right now? Or his spectral face, I should say.
I don't really think he has very much facial features in the issue because of the art. He just looks like he's taking it.
Yeah, his art shows him as a, like, cloaked specter, so yeah, you guys can't see his face. But you see he's willingly letting these souls go into him.
Is he absorbing them? Now you're saying go into. Are they coming out?
There are souls coming out. His body cannot physically...
There are souls, but are all the souls coming out?
Make a perception check.
I have! That would piss
Can I also
Shy
make
off!
this perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
Gosh dang it. I can't-
Wait, I would also make this perception check.
I think
Being
we all
his
can.
girlfriend.
And anyone can make the check.
I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm a roll.
Probably
That's a
be
nice
good.
wall.
Sure, why not?
I very much
Oh.
assume that this is not going to be good for Xeris, but
Holy sh...
Oh, it went through
I
as
rolled
soon
a
as I clicked the second
19,
one.
so what is the rest of my perception?
That's 16 on my
I
end.
very much assume that people were going to.
Yeah, don't forget, of course, yes.
24!
Yeah, you're probably straight through that.
So, for the 3 who rolled above a 20, there are less coming out than going in. For Historia and Yev, about half the souls that enter his body do not come back out.
My 24 doesn't I'm not
25.
In that bunch?
20 was to be able to see the number of the fact that souls are staying in. The 25 was the next tier.
Noted.
And then the rest of the spirits clear away. Mind you, this all happens in about a whole 6-second round. That's it.
Gotta find this cat. Where the hell, Dart? Right there it is.
probably do this guy too.
And as the spirits clear, Yev, you can feel the planar disturbance as many of them shift into the ethereal plane.
Oh, Gehelm rolled a 24. Gehelm saw it too.
Yep, Gehelm saw it too.
Holy crap!
Gehelm no longer
Gehelm's probably-
pink.
That's my orb. Basar's my orb. I have to remember that.
Nah, you let Basar out for this fight. However, you guys stand there in the bright white sands.
Does it still sound
Shies.
like there's conflict happening in the city?
There is.
Okay.
You still hear fighting in the city, and you see the body of the Gloombearer is rapidly decaying.
How is it? It's just human though.
Yeah. And you're watching as it crumbles into a white sand.
Okay, I this is Arius right now. He sees this thing is dead, correct?
Oh, it's dead. It's collapsing. It's breaking down into white sand. That
Does
looks-
he do what I think he's about to do?
No, does he?
I don't know what he's thinking about doing.
It's nothing bad. Just
Thunder dominant.
Getting my star back.
I'm going to roll for it to see what he does. Oh, fuck.
Is he being
I
an
mean,
idiot again?
It's not a fast
Guys-
process, by the way. It's a big creature. It's taking a while. Like you're
Shies
just
kept
seeing its
flaring him, though.
its fingers, its toes, and the strands on the back of its head are what are breaking down first. The thinner
So,
parts of the body.
We still hear combat.
There is combat in the town behind you
Fuck.
because these creatures are not the things fighting are not quiet. But I will also remind you all, when you were traversing through the city, you saw essentially no living people anymore. It was just the clockworks and whatever they were fighting.
Okay, so then there's no lives at stake, technically.
That you guys know of. There could still be
Okay.
people in buildings. You guys were avoiding detection when
We
you
went straight to
came
the big
here.
Fight.
Yeah, I know, just Zarius doesn't want people to die, so he would probably run because I rolled a 9. Yeah, you know what, we're chaotic. Zarius will start going towards the fighting since this thing is dead. Unless he is told to stop, then he will. I need to make that clear now.
Fishar's gonna yell, "What the hell are you doing?" She doesn't understand why you're fucking standing there.
Standing where? With the souls?
Yes.
The souls have passed at this point.
Yeah. They're gone.
Have you started moving since?
Yeah, he would start he would start going towards the fighting, so he probably would have gotten about
Yeah, so what the hell are you doing?
here. There's still fighting, isn't there?
Should go look around. Is anyone else going?
Shies just got eyes dead beamed on him.
Yev is walking towards the town and the sound of the fighting.
Seeing-
Unfortunately, they're still
see-
fighting.
Seeing Yev is walking, Zerith is now going again.
All right. As you guys
I
are
just
making
muted,
your-
but I just tried saying something.
Oh,
What'd
go
you
ahead.
say?
I said Yevron to get him to stop.
If you say his name, he'll stop.
I did.
Turn towards you.
We need
Yeah.
to regroup.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're all grouped together right now.
I'm gonna point over at the cat who's extremely badly wounded.
She always looks like that.
He's not wrong.
We don't
No.
know how long we have until the city falls.
Yeah, so we can't waste any time.
So we're gonna go help the other
So we should
people
get
here.
back to the temple. Figure out if Dumak needs anything.
Dumas can't leave that temple. He quite literally can't do anything.
Doesn't matter if he can't leave. He would know what needs to be done.
Yeah, but after the soul
Through
swap,
the town?
Snap would go over and.
When you walked through, did you see any people?
You don't think that people aren't cowering in their homes?
They were evacuating the city as we got here. There were people running out of the city as we got here. There's definitely still people in the city. And if there isn't, well, I guess we looked too hard for no reason.
And in
once
that
the
time,
sand-
what do we do if the temple falls?
And if the temple falls, are the people outside still going to be safe?
The temple is guarded by Dumak. I'm confused here.
Dumak said, with one temple gone, the sands are done.
Yeah, he said it's collapsing. They will not be able to support themselves.
So then we try to get everyone out so then they don't die here.
But majority of them are out that we know of. And we have the problem of the answer to part of our questions is in their temple.
If
We
fail
literally
to
were
get-
supposed to go do a trial to go down there so that way we could learn to help fight the bigger fight.
Chai, you're about to fall over dead. We can't go into that temple right now. He's going to quite literally wipe the floor with us and kick us out the door again.
That or he sends us down because we did just defeat this thing. He doesn't have time, same as we don't have time.
I doubt he would just let us go through without doing the one thing that he's been guarded to do, which is...
We did, however, just take out the thing that caused half of this issue.
Yevon Historia,
Trent does have
you
a
do
point.
hear metallic footsteps coming closer.
Mhm.
As-
I'll take a look.
You two see two of these walking towards you all. You've seen them before. At least, Yev, you saw them before the last time you were here.
Mhm.
When they almost arrested one of your companions.
Good times.
Good times.
Good times.
And they were only stopped because of Dumak.
Well, maybe they can answer some of our questions.
Do they talk to us at all?
They seem to be making a straight path towards the large creature.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You know how long it's been since I've had to have their stat block up?
Is it up to date?
It's never changed. Trust me, you don't want to fight these.
Especially right now.
Well, some of you will be fine.
Uh-oh.
However, they approach the corpse of this thing and they seem to be prepping to do something with the body.
What are they doing?
I think we'll take all the dust that comes out of it.
As you see one of them stab their key into him.
Well,
And-
innuendos, I love them.
And the body stops decaying into sand.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh.
But that's all they're doing right now. Now they're just standing there.
The souls are gone, right? I need to know this.
All the souls are gone.
Okay, good.
So,
don't feel
like I
like
said,
anymore.
they vanished after 6 seconds.
No, I just
Some of them just didn't make it to their intended location.
Yeah, I just needed to know just in case.
But looking back towards the city, you see more of these jailers making their way over.
Well, maybe they're turning the tide in the city since more of them are coming out of it than enemies are.
Did these even join the fight against those?
You guys, because of just Yev's passive and Historia's passive, you guys never saw a jailer in the streets fighting.
Must be doing good then, right?
Specifically, you guys got to see the other robots, which, for example, the Crusher
Good time.
and the Deflector
Good time.
and the Nullifier
Ow.
That's good times.
and the Reverend.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah.
You guys didn't stir up trouble here. They have cool stat blocks.
We were behaved.
For a reason.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Oh yeah. I can't forget the Clockwork Hounds either.
Yay! Yippee!
And you would have seen this guy in action. He specifically was in the courtyard where Dumac's palace was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
However, depending on how long you guys wait, you just keep seeing...
Oh, we're going.
All
going
right.
now. We're at least walking through the city, but if we see things, we're going to fight them, but we're going towards the temple. That is the goal. That's not changing.
Yeah.
We're
Alright.
helping out the guards if we need to.
I have a question, real quick.
Go ahead.
For Xeris, is he able to concentrate to get his body back, or is he like this right now?
I believe there's a check for that.
Oh, there is.
If I ask for it.
Okay.
It's just...
I don't remember there being a check.
I've never had one of you guys do something like this.
Yeah, you know what? It was
Yeah.
kind of a thing I was thinking of for like the whole last session, if I'm being honest with you. I was like, rolled. Yeah.
I honestly wonder what's gonna happen.
Alright, what page is the Spectre on? 93, which means it's gotta be like 94.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah, nothing good.
That was right, 94. Let's see. A con save!
It is a con save. Well, let's roll the metallic dice. Fuck. Give me a second. What's
Nope.
my con? A 10.
As you try to shift your form back, you find yourself unable. And for those of you who are more perceptive in the group, you notice as his body strains to become physical, but then stops and remains ethereal.
What I notice?
Yo,
You
hi,
have
Patrick
a-
extension.
You have a 16. I think that'd be good enough.
Okay.
Alright, so that means
So
I have
Shy-
noticed too.
You only
Gosh,
have a
the only
4,
one who
Kim,
doesn't.
unless your
Trying to
passive's
help.
higher.
Oh wait, oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Shy
Higher,
notices,
higher.
or Gehelm notices. I don't know Shy's number off the
I
top of my
think
head.
Shy's like a 12 or 13. She's a 15. Okay, she's higher than I thought.
Alright. You guys just notice that subtle issue. However,
Very
you
good
begin
luck.
walking through the streets, and Any fights you come across, the enemy is already at death's door.
Alright, so you
I
can
should
go
go off
to
if anything.
As you still see those large, these guys. See them. They don't seem as daunting without whatever was controlling them.
So it looks like they're less coordinated.
Mute for 8 hours.
Awkward.
Trying to drive me insane.
Drive you insane for a text.
But if you all would like, you can make it back to the Throne of the Saiyans. Are you going to Dumak? Should be my question.
We should go to Dumak, and I'm pretty sure that's where we are going. Unless
I just want to make sure that everyone's that I'm on the right page with what you guys are doing.
no, you're good. That's
I think so.
we need to go in and get information.
Yeah.
But if anybody else wants to interdict, they can.
I heard interdict, and I'm
Inter-
down.
That's what I heard
It
too.
means
Oh my
to
god.
interrupt.
That's interject.
Give me 1 second. It's a military term.
Oh, that even makes even more sense now. I bet it was the Navy.
Interdiction.
That's still the.
North
I mean,
American,
I-
Oxford.
They're both sayings. There's
Yeah.
no point. They're both sayings.
Yeah.
Tiff's just messing with you right
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
Go
I
on,
thought he
go
would have
on.
figured
Right
that
now.
out.
Military. The action of impeding an enemy force.
Yeah, boy, if you
Especially by
farted.
bombing lines of communication or supply. There we go. You're fucking happy.
Ah, yes, the military term for cock blocking.
God damn.
Oh, that was good.
Getting me all riled up over words.
Oh my.
Not the word.
Okay, riled up wasn't the correct word for that.
Always love it when saucy words get me dripping wet.
Oh my god.
What the
Oh.
Getting you ready for tomorrow.
Why do I smell food? Star, what are they making?
It
That's
smells
weird.
Alfredo-y.
It
I
smells
don't know
meaty.
comment.
Those are two
You
very
often
different
smell
things.
meat?
All the time.
Well, meat and Alfredo would be together. Or actually, it does kind of smell like steak. Speaking of which, I wanted to order
Did somebody say steak?
It's
So hungry.
Rolo, get the fuck out of here!
Oh,
On Sunday, Rollo.
We don't have a kobold. Oh wait, we do have a kobold. That's right.
No cam.
This is just Cam's
Oh, I can't
Cobalt
claim it,
Sunday.
Tiff!
Oh,
I mean,
I already claimed my wish.
It's
Wait,
okay.
what is it?
A fox girl.
Nade.
I haven't claimed, so.
All right.
Yeah,
But
no matter what, how
If
think
you
about
all
it,
are
something-
making it back to Dumak's palace, I haven't heard any objections. You all
I think that would
find a clear path. As you go, the sound of fighting slowly comes to a stop before you're even at the palace. When you enter the palace plaza, you notice several dead constructs of both sides outside the door. Which this plaza was clear when you guys were here last time. The enemy hadn't
My
made it this far.
brother!
Shame one.
The fact that he embraces it.
I mean, he technically is the thing 3 of your guys' brothers, too.
It's actually thing 1, thing dumb, thing 3.
Fuck you.
Let's talk about your math class.
I'm good at math.
Really?
I
Yeah,
had
Blind, is
so
that
much of
math?
that math class,
What,
man.
is that math or meth?
Both.
I hope it's
Yes.
not math.
What's
Oh.
an okie?
Okay.
Oki is from Shaman Ryu.
However, as you all make your way into the Throne of the Sands, you can see in the throne room the remnants of a scuffle. Dumak lost a few of his sand soldiers.
The fact that he only lost that many is actually not bad.
Glenn, that Fable character that just came through.
Which Fable character was it?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Oh, wait, is that blind chick?
Yes.
Or Spowler just got fucking rolled.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
trying to tell you. I don't want to interrupt session, but I knew you wanted it.
Blind Prophet, yeah. I needed her. However, as you step in, Dumak is still remaining seated. He appears still unharmed.
By the way, Tip, did you add that 18 HP to your,
How much HP?
18?
I can add it.
Yeah, I did a tier 3 cure wounds on you at the end of the battle.
Hey, Glenn, can I ask you a question?
Thus.
What's the spell that transfers life?
Life transference?
So I heal 10 HP every 6 seconds. Oh, that would be so... Oh, it's a cleric spell. Fuck, never mind. God, I was gonna ask if...
I thought wizards could get it.
That would... Cleric
I
was
thought
it.
it was wizards.
Okay, cleric and wizard only.
So I, as a sorcerer, cannot get it. As sad as that is, that would have been OP.
That would be broken as fuck
Take-
with
Take
with your
48
regen.
healing, and I'll just regen it over the next 2 rounds in the back line.
But I know another vampire who can definitely get it once they get tier or level 3 spells.
Another vampire.
Yeah.
Level 3
Senka.
spells?
Yep.
However, as you all enter, Dumak just grins. The commotion seems to have died.
So did the big
Yeah,
thing
we-
outside.
Yeah, we got it. I see a couple of these got in here, but they didn't get very far.
How would they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
this might help. I forgot to move the stream to show as players so it didn't get dragged to the new map.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay, this map's impossible to get on one screen.
This is the wrong Xeris. By other Xeris. This Xeris. This is the correct Xeris.
Did you delete your token instead of just shifting it?
Shh, I fucking... Give me 1 moment. Yeah, they token.
Probably my
Forget
token's
about that.
not here. Someone delete it?
Is it buried? I don't see it under any of these guys.
I'll just put it back down. Just...
Yep.
Maybe it got deleted when I was moving stuff around.
Well, what now? Said that without both temples, the sands are finished.
That's exactly right.
So the rest of the city will crumble?
Eventually.
Okay. How long's that, then?
I do not know. It's not like something like this happened before.
That is true.
We were just informed that if one temple falls, the sands will cease.
So what does that mean for the rest of the people of the sand?
We'll have to move. Once the sands crumble, the land that was here before will return.
Uh-huh. I imagine you haven't even figured out where the people would go yet.
For now, we plan to just keep them at the border. Eventually, we'll move into the desert that once was.
So there'll be an eventual return, just without the sands themselves protected.
Yes.
Alright.
We'll have to start again. But it's not the first time. But I hope it's the last.
Probably not. Only time can tell. You said that it was the first. Do you know what happened that caused it the first time?
The same thing that happened to Vardine centuries later. Centuries, millennia later.
Alright then.
That's something you guys learned in the archipelago.
Yeah, that is true.
Vardine wasn't the first empire to fall.
What made
If I remember correctly, it was the work of the Nomad, wasn't it?
The Nomad was involved. He was the sole survivor of the Sands, as far as the people of Vardine knew.
Right.
If only he were here now. You could ask him.
We ain't asking him. He ain't here.
Muted, I think.
He's on vacation permanently.
Permanent vacation.
Yeah, permanently.
Permanently. Don't make me repeat myself.
Permanently.
Permanently.
Permanently?
Permanently.
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 So, what's your plan?
Well,
You got hiding in.
our plan was to do the trial here in the sands. Still is.
Oh, my nose.
Of course, we're still a bit weary from fighting that thing.
Stupid sand.
I'm not going anywhere.
What about the temple?
What about it? It's still here.
It doesn't look like it's crumbling anytime soon. If I had to take a guess, the temple will be the last part of the city to fall, wouldn't it be?
You're correct. In fact, that there's a high chance the temple could persist after the sands completely vanish. That much I'm not certain of. The temple itself has a separate protection. Though its power to maintain the day will fade.
So time will resume normally here. Or so to speak, the day-night cycle.
It will no longer be timeless.
I'm starting to see the lesson to be learned here is never visit your dream places.
It was so much nicer before the, construction.
She died the first time she tried to.
It was like First time I died, this time the land dies. Am I doing this to people?
Third time's a charm.
Can't
I
wait
would
to go
assume.
see the desert.
I would assume that the Clockwork Guardians will continue to protect what's still left over time.
Those that we can manage. It's not going to be easy. They themselves have been operating based on this land's laws for longer than I or the Queen have served.
Right. That actually brings me to a question I need to ask. Considering there is something from I need to collect from a guardian or guardians in general. And I wouldn't know how to go about doing that without, Also kind of asking permission if I can do it.
Ask and you may receive.
Not alright. Simply, I need parts to see about crafting a new body so I can get out of this one. Because I have an unfortunate hitchhiker in here who may or may not have been responsible for destroying this place the first time that I want to get rid of permanently.
Nods, slightly confused, but
Yeah. And mainly, it was Bran that said that I could get the stuff here.
you listen to that old brat. You could have, if you came at a sooner time. But who knows when they would have attacked.
Yeah.
But if it's just spare parts, you can get scrap metal anywhere.
True. I'll have to see exactly what I'm looking for and double check.
If it's the knowledge, I hate to tell you, you've been far too late.
I figured
There's
that.
a reason we can't replicate these guardians.
Yeah.
Though, there's someone who has practiced the art.
Oh? Well, that's a better lead than anything.
His name start with a B and then with a Rand.
No, I think he's talking about Tio's sister.
Oh god.
You know, the older
No
one where we
and
killed that big
no.
dragon. Oh,
Oh my
really?
god.
I'm excited to hear this one though.
Someone who left the sands and found a life in the cold.
Oh my god! I know exactly. Wait. In the cold. You mean like Yokelheimer cold?
Yes. I believe you know him.
Isn't he the head of the head of the Clearwater family? The one who himself has a machine body.
I'd be careful calling him that. His wife would kill you.
I mean, sorry. With respect, of course,
He is married to the head of the Clearwater family, yes.
And that too, right. Sorry.
Yup.
That is a matriarchal family currently.
Yep.
Yup.
I was told that if I wanted it built, then the Clearwaters is who I would have to go to, so...
He is the only one that I know of who has successfully done the art. At least that's still alive.
Right.
Though I'm sure if you wish to take a trek through the jail, you might be able to find someone there as well.
Um...
But I would not recommend that.
Yeah, I figured that would not be a good idea. Maybe a last resort, if anything.
Some of the prisoners there have been around for, well, since the jail existed.
I also figured that being down there for so long may not be too kind on one's mind.
I guess down there's a good way to put it.
Yeah. As I said, I'll have to double check Brand's list that he gave and, to see what I need to get. If I could just scavenge it, or maybe I'll see what I can do to get the rest.
I'd ensure you check with Mark. Brand's list, while accurate, may not be complete.
Right. I'll
Otherwise, he would have likely also done the procedure.
Right. That means I might have to take a double trip back here, just in case.
If you can find what you need here.
Right. Which, Glenn was supposed to give me the list, so, I guess you're the deciding factor if I find what I need.
A majority of it is just the metal parts to build the construct body.
Right.
The one thing that would stand out is the catalyst. And that's all that's written there for it.
Yeah.
Because even Brand might not know what the catalyst is.
The sugar, spice, and everything nice, you know?
Chemical X, man.
Yeah.
I'm going
Alright.
insane. I think whatever that is, it smells so good.
Fun.
Hmm?
I need to ask you something as a player because I can't remember. What is Dumak like known for? I know he's a fighter, of course, but
Single-handedly taking Rosanna.
no, I mean like how religious is he?
You guys have never asked.
Yeah.
So
he's a
he's not
king.
like a cleric.
No,
on the
he's a
side?
king. He's a king.
He is a king. That is what you know.
I know.
And you guys didn't even know that when you first met him.
Yeah, the
No,
only
but
thing
I'm
we
like-
knew about him is that he was a fighter, and later we learned he's a rune knight.
Okay, so he didn't like subclass with the paladin or cleric or anything like that.
Nah, he's about to land, like, 4 5th level divine smites into your ass.
Oh, well, I was actually hoping to get that fixed.
And then
but
action
not.
surge, and then doom again.
Oh, cool.
No, they'd be 4th level.
Oh, right, sorry.
And you know that his sword is strong.
No, I mainly asked for one refresher because I wanted to know if he had any type of I don't know how to put this, more divine magic.
You guys don't know the extent of his magic other than the runes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I got this is a yes
And
question.
his ability to summon a couple hundred sand soldiers at will.
Probably a little divine magic there, maybe.
Yeah. I was more hoping for like the healing touch, not the summon bodies at will.
I mean, anything can be divine, you know.
Yeah, like you, God, I need your help, yeah.
Yev is a god.
Don't say that. No, not say that.
Not
Remember-
yet, at least.
Remember, he is truly, well, not necessarily God, but he was at least crucified, so.
You guys did crucify him for your
Jesus.
sins. Or at least your
He was
inconveniences.
a Jesus, it was for our
Yeah,
convenience.
no, we
It
didn't
was for your
crucify
guys'
him.
convenience. It wasn't even for your
Yeah.
sins.
Yeah, it was an easier way to carry him, so you plop him on a cross.
Was it even convenient?
Yeah, we had to just carry the cross.
I mean, Snap had the gauntlets at that time, so yes, he could solo carry the on a cross.
Don't
It
worry,
might look
you were an
weird, it might look
improvised
weird.
weapon.
Thankfully, they get to fight. I mean, it probably did look weird to the people of Guildport of a small kobold carrying around a man on the cross. But I mean,
There's weirder cults.
but then again, they probably were like, well, it's the Crimson Lancers, so they're probably doing something.
You're also talking about Guildport, which had a church that worshipped 4 heroes from an era before them.
Yeah. Hmm.
Had. Emphasis on had.
Yeah.
You guys were at the destruction of that one.
Yeah.
Good times.
Hopefully they don't do this thing. Hopefully they don't do that again with the group of heroes that saved the world.
Good times.
However, Dumak just remains in his chair.
Well, that's all from me. Besides, maybe probably asking, I'm not going to get skewered by a robot trying to track parts while the fallen ones out there. But,
I wouldn't recommend that.
yeah, I just probably should go collect.
Well, I truly think we need about, 8 hours before we could even take a shot at this. So,
Yeah, we probably need a rest. You know, now we think of it, we probably should go and check in with the Queen, too.
I'd
What's the one that
avoid
has-
bothering her right now.
I'll let you say so, alright.
She just lost her temper. And she's not one that's good at containing her emotions.
Right. Okay, thanks for the warning. So we're not going to do that.
There are times day did not come for extra duration.
Right.
I don't see a problem.
I mean, I guess that depends. But, if I remember correctly from what you told me last year, basically the current ruler who's currently in power, their side of the day, or night's, reflected in the sky. If I remember correctly, you said just before we could leave last time that it should be night soon.
And it was. And then it became day again. And now it'll be day until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Johnson here
Right.
does not sound the best.
It's better than a cold.
That is true. Well, that depends on who you are, I guess.
That depends on your view.
Also, just because I don't know if Autumn's ever seen his popped up art.
One of Gwen's favorite characters.
Dumak's chill, man.
Dumak's
I
cool.
have
I like
not seen
Dumak.
that.
I just,
Literally like the 4th NPC you guys ever met.
I love Dumak. I just couldn't remember what he did for a bit.
Well,
First of
here
all,
you
yeah,
go. There you can see his wonderful sword and all that there.
Yeah,
and
first
all those
NPC that we
runes
met-
that are in it.
Yeah, the first
Wow,
NPC
sounds like
we
he's a
met
rune
was
knight.
Alden, who tried to push Snap off a boat.
No, that was
No,
Calden.
you guys met Decker first.
Oh, true. Then it was Calden who tried to push
Yeah.
Snap off.
Calden was drunk on
Yep.
the boat.
But then we found out the canonical reason of that was we got him drunk.
Got him on the boat.
No, we did the whole Inception thing. Remember,
Yeah, that
he
is
took
true.
our booze?
The reason, yeah, and the whole reason why he was drunk on the boat is because we got him drunk. Because we traveled back in time 1 year before
Yep.
we actually met in campaign.
Yep. It's great. I love it. The real question is who did it first, though.
That's a good question. right then. I guess if no one else has got anything, we'll probably go find a place to rest real quick.
I don't think 8 hours is very quick, Snap.
I mean, you say that, but also it's gonna
Relatively
be
8 hours is quick.
yeah. You're talking to you're talking to someone who has spent long days working on projects. 8 hours goes by quick when you're focused on your work.
Sorry, for a thief, it's a long time, my bad.
Don't you spend like most of those hours casing places?
When you're on the job, yes.
Yeah.
When you're on the job, a full minute can feel like forever.
Well, all right then. Let us go and find some place to rest. I also got to see if I can find the components.
The chances of there being an empty inn nearby does sound kind of nice.
Just be
I mean,
careful it doesn't collapse on you.
I can go through walls, I'm not too worried about it.
Maybe find one closer to the temple.
I don't think that prevents you when you're unconscious.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I think.
Time to get turned into a pancake, guys. Woo!
I mean, if you can survive being crushed by the rubble, the problem is going to be that you're suffocating up.
God, I remember being in the city. That's such a good time. Such
Do
a
I
good
have
time.
to go find a place to sleep? I can't just lay on this ground.
I mean,
I
have
don't
you
even
slept
need to
recently?
sleep. I don't need to sleep.
That's what I mean. You can probably just stay awake and be fine.
You know.
Well, actually,
I mean,
you do need to rest because you are wounded, though.
I mean, to be fair, if we're not worried about magic and such, we could technically just sit around for an hour and then do the fight.
No. We need to be at full strength.
I think we can beat Dumak.
I do not want to come into this fight underestimating anything.
Also, Dumak, you're not allowed to fight me with your sword because you'll kill me.
Then don't be weak enough to die.
See? See, Sap, this is what I mean.
I'm not weak enough to die. I haven't died. I'm not Snap.
I spared you the first time.
Or have these
That was
bananas.
kindness.
I've died a few times. Sometimes it's kind of pleasant.
I'm not
Oh,
the only
Just
shit.
35%.
Yeah, wait, I'm not the only one who's felt that, by the way.
Also, I would like to hear why that is walking around again.
Okay, well, I mean...
As he
That's pretty
points at Historia.
Oh, never mind.
That's very.
You know, a
Wow.
known serial killer.
Yeah, that has a name.
I know.
Moira Makarov, at your service.
Oh, is that what
There
you're
you
calling
are.
yourself now?
No.
That's right. We did turn in. She did give us those papers to turn into Calden of everyone she killed.
She quite literally headed it in a hit list.
Anytime soon, right?
Look on the bright side. Is Calden gonna be there?
We should go to the town where I'm like worshipped, not the one that I'm like.
We are not going to that town.
Not yet, at least.
There's two of those, actually.
Oh,
There is two.
Yeah.
oh, there's only one.
No,
Wait,
there's
why
two.
are we
it's-
going to Sanctum?
Shy's Village and Sanctum.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
However, Sanctum a bit more worship than I would say Shy's Village.
Yeah. It's more that it's more that Tabaxi and Shy's Village taking up,
A shrine.
yeah.
She built a shrine to the Raven Queen there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. But not
That's
for
what it
worshipping a
was.
story, it's worshipping the Raven Queen.
It was something.
She was just acting as a proxy for the Raven Queen
A placeholder, if you will.
before she was handed off to Hadar.
Good times.
and then consumed.
Hi, Hadar.
And then someone reached their arm down Hadar's throat and ripped her out.
And then threw her dad in instead.
Well, it's been a pleasure seeing you. How do you feel about me killing you in about 8 hours?
You'll fail.
We'll see.
Here for a try.
Wait, who said anything about killing? I thought we just had to beat him.
I always try to kill. It's the easiest way to know you'll win. No holding back.
I agree with the murderer. If you don't come at me with the intent to kill, you'll die.
I'm definitely coming at you with the intent to win, which is everything I got, so...
If that's enough. You may rest here if you like. You may find some hovel that hasn't collapsed yet. Just know the sun will not set.
Yeah, I think I'll wait to do my thing until after the trial. Mainly because I just don't know how long it'll take me to find everything, so... I call that part of the stairs over there for resting here. Move right here.
Try kicking back in a non-existent hammock.
But the guards would vanish now that the threat is gone. I missed a couple. And what is everyone doing? Obviously, I know what Snap and Shy are doing.
I'm gonna go find a building.
She's gonna go with
Really?
him to find a building.
Really quick though, what is Yev doing?
Well, so are we leaving the temple then?
Zaris is.
Okay, yeah.
Snap and Shy are not.
Yay. The angel and the devil.
You're not a devil.
Sorry,
Angel,
demon.
Oh, the
Angel's
angel of
spirit.
the ghost.
You're not a
Yeah.
demon either. You're a ghost.
I'm a spooky ghost. I gotta talk to him, so I'm glad he came with me. This is appreciated. However, once Cyril survival is trying to find a place that won't collapse on our heads.
Is it
Survival?
Is it
Is it
survival?
survival? Is it? Well,
I need
at
an
least
investigation
after this is-
check.
Oh shit, it's investigation.
Survival would be if you're looking for a safe place in the
Yeah.
wilderness.
Sorry.
You're in
Fine.
civilization. You're
I'm
gonna
in
need an
we're in
investigation.
civilization.
Luckily, you're good at that.
Yeah, now I am. Thank Christ for that. Well, actually, no. Thank the DM for that. My strength is still a 5. I got
I'm
rest
like,
assured.
You have 2 people helping you, so you
Yes. Oh, somebody want to give me advantage then?
they're both helping you in this case.
Already said going with you to find a place.
Yeah, but you gotta tell me you're helping. Okay, well, I mean... Hi. 23.
A 23.
Yeah.
After looking around quite a bit, you realize the most stable structures are the ones in the plaza with the temple because it's the place that had the least amount of fighting. So, you have a choice between about 5 different buildings in the Temple Plaza district.
That one has a potted plant. We're gonna go with this one.
still got life in it.
Oh shit. Yeah, are there people in it?
You step inside. You see a couple people. Along with clockwork soldiers that immediately take a defensive stance.
Oh fuck, with the way I luck too.
We'll pick another place. Stay safe. Do you need food?
We're good. Just waiting for the rest of the squads.
Good luck. There's a significant other building.
As you do see, now that the threat's gone, there are like non-mechanical people going through buildings, and they're leading slowly groups of survivors out of the city.
Is there a nice building that is being escorted out right now as we speak?
They have not reached the Temple Plaza district yet. This is the safest place, so this is the place they're going to go to the last.
Yeah, well, hopefully there's a place without anybody in it, because I don't know how comfortable they're going to be with Mr. Ghost Spooky Man.
I mean, those people didn't react badly. It's just the Clockwork Soldiers.
Yeah, understandably so. I would also point spears at me too, or whatever their weapons are.
Well, you have two visibly undead creatures walking in, and an angel who is hiding there for it.
Yeah, it really is look kind of weird.
It does, doesn't it? Well, we'll try another house, and I'm guessing there's people in it.
You can find one where there's at least one room empty. You wouldn't have the entire place, but you'd have
That's fine.
at least enough privacy.
Once they're in private, can I make another con save to try to get my form back?
Nope.
Nope.
You made your one.
I made my one.
We hope it's one per long rest.
Yeah.
Did
I'm
it do
hoping
the
it's
thing
one
again?
long rest. Yeah, he would basically try, but then stop instantly. And, how does Yev look?
Oh, okay. So as we get in here and we kind of sit down, you now try and refocus your form twice and fail. So what were you thinking? How do you feel?
I feel the same. I feel...
You do? That
feel...
surprises me.
Why is that surprising? She never passed that check. She doesn't know.
He's going to keep quiet a little bit longer to not try and panic her before he figures out what's going on.
Well... the only thing I can't seem to do right now is swap back. Which is an issue, but not too horrible of one.
Did you overwork yourself?
No, he did something probably ill-advised. I'm gonna say probably because I have no idea if it's a good or a bad thing.
Yev, I know... Did I see the way how Shy was looking at me?
In that moment?
She saw what I saw.
Well, no. I was just wondering if I saw the way she was looking at me, because it did not...
Did you look
No,
at her?
because you turned to
No,
go to
that's
the
what-
town right away.
You're right. No, okay. That's fine. I'm just making sure so I don't metagame.
No. You turned to go to the town right away. You would not have
However,
seen...
Yev will still say she saw what I saw.
Yep.
May I give my 2 copper?
Sure. I want you to tell her.
I will.
Because I don't think you told her yet.
Arms are crossed. She's like tapping her foot.
I'm out.
I will say, Tishara, I don't even think he know what he did. So he probably doesn't know what to say to you.
So, when that thing blew up, from what I was told at least, at least from what I'm hoping, when the souls were I assumed and tried to hopefully figure out if they were souls from the city or not.
That is a very interesting way to word what I saw.
Let me finish.
So continue, please.
I did not. They were going somewhere that was not a good place. So, I made a possibly stupid and quick decision to harbor them within myself.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought happened. I just wanted to hear that from your mouth first. However, Tashara, please now have your reaction.
Are you stupid? You don't even have the ability to control your own body.
And I didn't want them to go to where they were going to go. I tried thinking of other people, so then I let them in. I didn't get all of them, and I don't think I could have handled all of them. But I am hoping, I do not know if this is possible. I don't know how this stuff works. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm hoping I can hold on to them for a little bit and then deposit them with someone who can purify it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Like who? Who will do that?
I don't know. We know so many different people. I did it not to get powerful. I did it to try to cleanse. To try to save. It was not...
Oh god, you're so lucky you don't have your own body right now. You took another soul into you, when yours is already kind of wacky. If you had your own body, you could have, lost control of it. There is someone else inside of you right now. You don't know if they're good, if they're evil, if they were a good person, they were a bad person.
I could have also...
I'm not saying they could, seize control of you, but I'm sure eventually they're gonna be able to talk to you. They're gonna communicate with you either... I imagine your dreams are gonna be hell of an interesting one, because there is one kind of connection through the ethereal plane, and that is the dream world.
I was just trying to help them, that was all.
You can't help people who are already dead.
No, I can't help them, but their souls are still there. I can at least guide them to a different spot.
Where were they going?
Wherever that
I
plane,
believe
wherever
the
that thing came
ethereal
from.
plane.
That's what
No,
you
whatever.
sensed.
Yeah, they were going to the ethereal plane.
That's what
I'm not
Yev
having
also
them go
sensed
there.
because he's linked to it somewhat.
I'm not having innocent people go there.
You don't know if they're innocent. I'm gonna remind you where we... I'm saying this because you need to think of all of the options of who could be inside you right now. We were at the archipelago where they got most of their souls from. Do you remember the state that those people were in?
Not great.
Some of them, I believe, were very nice and probably innocent, and then the rest of them were trying to keep a dying civilization alive and, killed them to keep them alive. You could have one of those inside you. And I don't know if you can, like, get rid of it. Can you get rid of it that easy? Do you know how to?
I never said that I need to repeat this. That was my first time absorbing souls.
Is that something that you want to do?
I did it because there were possible innocent people who didn't deserve that fate.
Souls is a very dangerous thing, as I know you are going through right now. The person that you took that soul from might not be willing. They might not be happy about it themselves. I don't even understand soul magic. That's a whole different thing that I don't even know about. That's Shy's expertise, actually.
Yeah, it is Shy's expertise.
Shy isn't exactly in the best of moods with me right now.
No, she will absolutely field this question for you. However, you need to word it in a way that's not, I did something really stupid first. You need to word it as, hey, you know, if this just theoretically happens, and, you know, then tell her after you get the answer.
So I basically walk up to her and say, theoretically, what if somebody absorbs souls and then wants to get rid of them?
Yeah, she'll probably answer it.
Yeah, I don't really know if that would work.
I don't know, she's gonna be awake for the next 8 hours because she only hibernates once every, month. So I bet she's gonna be hella bored.
Yeah.
I just
You
don't
get,
want...
like,
The vampire
about
didn't stay.
3/4 through
One of them
that
did.
time, I bet you she's
This
gonna
is
be
true.
bored out of her mind that she'd rather talk to a board. So if you walked up to her, she'd be happy to talk to you.
I'm just
Trust
scared.
me, she will talk to you all night long.
Shara knows.
Yeah, also, like I've said though, our last conversation didn't exactly go the best.
Okay, so the next one can always be better.
No, well, I'm glad that you have the positive outlook on this, Yev.
No,
It
I
seems like
just
you had
gave
a
you a
positive
ton of negatives on why this is horrible. I'm just hopeful.
You know how you wanted your body back? You just took like 10 steps backwards, away from your body.
Are you saying that I should... Okay. So, I'll be honest. I didn't think that...
Could stop right there.
Yep. It's not worth talking about. It's fine.
No, you should talk about it.
You said to stop right there.
Well, you said I didn't think.
No, I did think. I thought that...
Wait, Ryan, I rolled a cyberpunk character.
I thought that...
Oh my god, it's Songbird!
Nice.
How do I get to this page?
I thought that whatever possible horrible thing I could let into myself would be worth saving those people. Yes, I did think of that. And was I probably wrong in hindsight? Yes. I'm literally the person who does not kill people. I'm going to try to save them.
Yeah, I was gonna point at Tashara. There's someone else you are thinking for right now, not just yourself anymore. It's gonna turn around and walk away.
I just Tashara look.
Frustrated and stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yev would be the one to give advice on that for sure, though.
Yep. Yep, that was... Thank you for bringing that to his attention. Yeah, thank you for bringing that to his attention, Ryan.
He needed to end with
Ryan.
it, so I was waiting on it for a little bit.
Thank you.
Ryan, my real quick sidebar is I have an internet outage right now.
Yep.
It's so bad. They're working like they've got part of 97 closed.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
What went down? I guess maybe the snowstorm did something to like the trees,
Well,
and then
we
it
didn't
finally
get the
did
snow,
something
but it's
now.
been windy all day.
That's true. It has also been windy, so it's probably just all these storms and the wind
Tree
and
limbs.
everything. Yeah, it's always the trees. It's just always the trees when it's an outage. Usually, that's what I found out.
Sorry. I hear you guys that talking about
Yeah,
it. My bad.
That's why I'm
Okay.
not saying anything else. I'm done.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure because I cut off in there. Seriously, guys, did Shara say anything to him?
Nope.
Okay.
She looks like she is very deeply thinking.
Oh, that's good.
Is
No. Zeris will basically wait 2 hours and then head back
Oh,
to
God.
talk to Shy. Yeah, he's waiting.
Sorry. No, I just thought about why Tashara's thinking. Tashara's a yandere, and there are now people inside of Zeris. Other souls around his soul. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. You have fun with that.
not just that, but
Uh-oh.
how
Your
many
girlfriend's about to
stupid
hire
decisions
an
has he
exorcist to exorcise those ghosts out of you.
Okay, we're just gonna have an exorcism mark. That's fine, right?
I just want you to know if someone starts poking out of your body, she's gonna start stabbing them.
She's gonna get those tools that we have in Ryan's campaign for torturing souls.
Hey guys,
You can pull that should 100% start peeling souls out of you.
So Glenn has been keeping this quiet, but secretly Phasmophobia has sponsored us, and they put Zeris into their game. He's also a ghost.
Oh my god.
So you guys can
Oh
exercise
my
Zeris.
god!
Oh, and we even
Well, we don't do any
pre-recorded lines
exorcisms
for
in
Shadow, so
Well, I
when
mean-
you use the spirit box and he's the ghost, you you get Shadow's voice.
Guys, I'm just gonna say something.
Hey, how old are you? Do you like jazz?
After the last time we had this session and I went to bed, Joey the next morning I called him and was like, hey, I'm at lunch break, and he goes, yeah, so I need to tell you something about Zeris. I seriously like, what the fuck were you thinking?
You know, the worst possible
Zeris is my super
scenario.
character.
Okay, out of character, the worst possible scenario that could have happened here is that one of those souls overtook you.
However,
Like, they
I'm just
absorbed
saying,
you.
Joey, you made the right decision because it's gonna make so much RP. So good job.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it will.
Oh, believe me, that I genuinely. So real quick, Zeris's see the pants. And what I mean is, I make lots of weird decisions with him. I rolled to see if he would absorb those souls or not. Well, technically, to see where they were going, and then he absorbed them. Because if it was a bad place, suck. Moving on. That sounded horrible.
No, don't become a soul sucker and along with an ooze sucker. Come
No!
on.
Just don't suck the souls.
Holy plot, Joey.
Why does she have a third plot?
Holy plot indeed. Yoink. Moving on.
Put your eye out with those things.
Oh. Yep.
So, does anybody do anything for 2 hours? I don't really want to take up all of
Oh,
session.
you
thank
guys are
Oh, wow,
sleeping. I'm
that's-
gonna get
that's-
going to talk to Shy.
Wait, are you leaving to Shire there?
2 hours, yeah.
Are you
There's
saying
Not saying anything.
Well, he would probably say we're gonna talk Shy, and then start to walk out.
Hi.
There you
Yeah.
How far away is
Yeah, I
Snap
know.
from us? Is he near us or is he sleeping?
He's on the other side of the door. I don't know if he's sleeping yet or not.
No, you can probably hear him, you can probably hear scribbling every once in a while.
He has not fallen
He's
asleep
working.
yet.
He's not here.
Good.
He won't hear you unless you call out to
I'm
him.
gonna hand her back her journal.
I thought I lost this, and she puts it in her bag.
You borrowed it to me, remember?
Nope, I don't. I lose this
You
thing
read that
all
whole
the
thing,
time.
didn't you? You poor thing.
Wait, did you? Oh god, that's like shit. That's a lot of pages.
There's a
That's
lot.
the time.
There is a lot.
That covers the entire campaign.
Now I have a question.
If I remember right, it's 99 pages.
Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Does anybody talk to the monster living in Snap's head?
I don't know. Why do you want to?
I know how.
It's kind of creepy, but okay.
I don't think anyone else would have much luck having a conversation with him. But monster to monster, I think I could get results.
I'll be right back.
I don't care. Not my body.
Do we think it's just his mind in there? Or his consciousness?
I think it's like part of his whole being. Kind of hard
Is
to
he-
tell.
Does he sleep? Or is he always awake?
Yeah. No, he sleeps. I'm the only one out of the
Not Snap.
non-vampire.
Not
Oh,
Snap.
that one? I don't know.
The monster.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Which
sorry. That was
does it?
Star. That whole thing is 97 pages. I'm so sorry that you read that.
I've read most of it already. I've not read every single one yet. But I'm not going to hold it because if I sat down and read it, it would not have taken me more than 8 hours. I've read most of it. There's some stuff I skimmed, but most of it is read.
Well, yeah, because most of it covers what's already happened.
Yeah. If he sleeps, I can enter his dreams.
That would be interesting.
Talk to him. See what makes the monster tick.
Fuck.
I could knock him out and put him to sleep right now.
But will Zelbus be asleep?
I don't know.
So many questions. The only person who probably understand any of this is Yev and Snap himself. God, I want to cast magic so bad.
Do you
but
just
I
want to
need
mess with his head?
rest.
Snap!
Yeah?
Snap! Go to sleep!
Not tired yet. I'm still working on this.
Go to sleep! I can make you tired. Cracks her knuckles.
Don't need to be
At
going
least
to bed
finish up
yet.
this little part before anything happens, please. Don't even actually think on this.
No more thinking, only sleeping.
Almost.
Hurry up!
Okay, there.
Snap, I will note, as you're attempting to think of all the parts you would need for this body, you can't think of what you would need for the arms.
Son of a... that's right. Okay, well,
You
something
gave
else
up the knowledge to make arms like that to
Prosthetic
Haster.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, I can't remember that part, but okay, I've got everything else. Wait, why do you need me to go to sleep?
Go to sleep! Don't ask questions, otherwise I'm gonna start knocking you out with my fists.
I'll try. So, gonna put away the print. Lie on his back. Hey, can you at least tell me why you're trying?
Go to sleep!
Snap, go to sleep so I can go to sleep.
Wait, if you're here, let's get back.
As he walks in.
When did Yev get here?
Go back.
That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you come back? I thought you were sleeping with them.
No. No.
Shine's not wise.
Vampires
I was
aren't
just
in
having a chat with him. Did you see what I saw, Shy?
You mean the thing I'm choosing not to acknowledge?
Okay.
Xeris consuming
I'm hoping that
those
he'll have a
souls?
chat with you soon. But I'm going to
Wait,
bed.
Listen.
I need to regen my natural
Wait, Xeris
ability.
did what?
Nothing. Go to sleep.
If I did my instinctual thing, I would have put him on his back. However, I'm more calm now because I didn't do that. However, he has no clue what he just did!
Yeah, I figured out.
There's one thing Tio made sure to stress to me, it's souls.
Actually, I think you've said to us multiple times soul magic is the worst kind of magic and we shouldn't get involved in it. And I think I
Correct.
remember those words exactly.
Listen, if a blood magic user tells you not to mess with souls, you really shouldn't mess with souls.
My mother was using
Well,
blood
that's
magic
worrying.
when she resurrected me. And that was soul magic. Huh.
Because last I checked, I'm pretty sure the Raven Queen's our friend, and I don't think she's gonna like that.
The Raven Queen was an ally.
I don't think the Raven Queen is going to be happy with Historia in general, so I think we've already burned that bridge.
Don't think we've burned it, but definitely. Well, she still technically belongs to Hadar, and the Raven Queen gave Historia
Hi.
to Hadar, so
I
it's
belong
Hadar's
to
problem.
Even more in that case, I don't
no.
think the Raven Queen's going to like that then. If you
So,
belong
wait,
to no one in
time
the
out.
end.
My
I
dad
don't know.
Wait
Wait.
a minute.
That's actually a worrying thought now.
Wait a minute.
So-
Wait a minute. My debt is paid. My debt was paid the moment I had to go work for that wretched thing.
Yes, but you are alive now and you were dead, which is against one of
But
her
yet
many,
you're
many
still
tenets.
kinda dead. How does that work? We just revived the dead.
Me being alive was never the problem. Me
Technically,
sending
we
her
didn't
a few...
revive her.
Wait 1 minute. Let me finish this. Me being alive was never the problem. Me sending her 1,000 souls a year, that was the problem.
I still think she isn't happy with you being alive since you were dead. That's against one of her things. That's just all I'm
As-
Yeah,
saying.
but I feel like
As
she has
long-
more problems than us right now.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
never-
she's focusing on us, but I don't think she's happy with us right now, probably.
I don't think I'll be the problem. Now, Snap, go to bed.
I'm trying to. You're being too loud. Especially when you yell at me to go to sleep, and I'm trying to sleep. This is also
I
the group of
will-
people who also
Wait, why are
decided
you
that
yelling
I
at Snap to go to bed?
I will tell you in a minute. Snap, go to bed.
This is coming from the bastards that knocked me out when they could easily just blindfolded me. When we were going somewhere.
Sleep.
Wait a minute.
This is true!
You're not trying to do that again, are you?
I can't-
Last time you guys just beat the fuck out of him until he was unconscious.
Oh,
She already
wait,
threatened to
okay.
punch him asleep.
You're casting deafness on Snap.
Blind.
Oh, blindness.
Oh, actually, no, deafness.
All right,
yeah.
I need a con save, Snap.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a con save.
Unless you're not resisting Historia's magic.
He's feeling magic wash over him.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Good thing we're with the long rest, but I
So,
guess.
you
You beat
pass.
it by 1. Or 2, because it meet or beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just barely beat it. Damn.
It's not even trying to cast magic on me either. It feels tingling when you do it.
Shy
My
cracking her
magic
knuckles.
is perfectly fine.
Okay.
I just need to know where it's coming from.
Huh?
Still have no
Snap.
clue where Historia's magic is coming from.
Snap putting in earplug somehow. Right, I'm good, so they beat the shit out of me again.
You see Snap attempting to go to bed.
Historia's gonna look at Yev and like one finger motion for him to come here.
Shy's gonna be standing
walk
over
over.
Snap.
As Yev saunters over, Xeris walks in. Because he wasn't that far behind Snap.
Turn the fuck back around. Turn back around.
Wait,
That was not long enough. Turn back around.
2 fucking hours.
Oh, you said 2 hours?
2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, he said 2 hours.
I didn't hear the 2 hour bit. Never mind.
I did,
You're
so
good.
I know he for certain
I
said
was like,
that.
You
So
thought you
Xeris
saw
walks
it.
in,
You thought you saw a shadow.
But it was gonna be Xeris walks in. No,
But
go
it
the
was
fuck
me,
back out, and he just
Dio.
walks back in reverse.
Think about what you
Sarah's walked in, moonwalks back out.
Some poor tiefling guy just got yelled at for being the same color.
Wow, racist.
That's crazy.
I need Snap to go to sleep so I can look in his mind.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but not right now. Wait
I'm
like
gonna
2
do it
more
while he's
days.
sleeping.
Wait like 2 more days, please.
I'm not
Wait
going
until we're out of
into
the
his
sands,
mind.
please.
I
That's
just
all
want to
I'm
know if I
asking.
can hear anything in there.
If you try and poke a bear, it wakes up and you can't put it back to sleep.
Good thing Dumoc's nearby, at least.
I just want to know. Listen to the frequency a little bit. I don't have to pry anything. Just
If
surface level.
you try and pry, I know that you at
You'll
least
know.
know how the magic works, so you know they're gonna know.
I wouldn't, yes. I'm not going to pry. I'm just going to listen to surface level. I need to know if it sleeps.
You're gonna listen to Snap surface level, then you're gonna have to get deeper to get him.
You're gonna have to bring out the XXL.
You're just gonna get Snap surface thoughts.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, and this is my idea, is there probably 2 separate minds in one. You just listen carefully and you might be able to pick something up. It's hard to describe this without being able to use the radio analogy.
So, you know how long that lasts, right?
Very short amount of time.
Yeah.
I probably only have 1 or 2 chances at it.
So, like 20 minutes, I think? Or it's 2 minutes?
2 minutes. But my theory is Zelbus is more active when Snap is sleeping. That was in character.
Okay. So, I'm fine with this if we do it tomorrow after we're done with the temple.
If I hear him in there and I know he can go to sleep, can I dig into his mind deeper and send him a message?
You want to send him a message? Why?
I want to open a line of communication.
Why?
I want to know why.
Okay, so you want to know why to your own question?
No, I want to know why Zelbus is Zalbus. I want to know why he turned evil.
Why
Like
is
he
Zalbus
always
going to tell you
was.
that?
He's not gonna fucking monologue you.
Listen,
Why is Zalbus going to help you just by talking to him? He's going to feed you false information and try and worm at your mind.
I will also say that because you were there, yeah, Zolbus just kept preaching about perfection.
Yeah, he's
I
also
don't know if that was
batshit
written in the
crazy.
book.
that could have been his physical
Sorry, actually,
mind.
I shouldn't say that for who you
Not
are.
his-
But,
That could have been his physical mind deteriorating. Who knows about his... what's the word for it?
so, how defensive are you against mind-based magic, specifically charms or the like?
Pretty good?
Pretty good. Like, if the accidental thing that you weren't expecting was to hit you, you'd be able to protect against it pretty well.
1 second. I'm reading my shit. I sometimes forget still.
Sometimes it's hard to
You know,
remember if
like-
you're immune to anything.
Yeah, and then I have all my vampire shit.
Like, I'm down to do this, and now that there is another person here that can utilize the same magic as me, I feel a lot better trying to do it. Since we have two brains doing it at the same time. But can we just wait until we're in a better place?
Fine. I won't go digging today.
So as soon as we are done with the temple, we can delve into this. However, we should not let Snap know, because that'll let Zalbus know.
Exactly. That's what I told Shy. In hindsight, I don't know why I told Shy.
I think you'll be fine in this case, because she hates.
Wait. Time out. So, your thought process is that Zalbus is more active while he's asleep, but then
When he's
he's still here?
What?
It would make
I
sense
think-
that Zalbus' senses are still tied to Snap's senses. So.
Yeah.
and Snap's mind would be at its weakest point when he's asleep,
So he
or
can hear this conversation if you guys are near him.
That's why
Snap's
we're
not
crossing-
asleep
He
yet.
has his ears plugged.
Oh,
One.
never mind.
Yeah,
Never
he
mind,
has
never mind.
earplugs in.
We're 30
No,
some
he
feet
did.
away.
He did say that. Okay.
they also kind of specifically said they're keeping it quiet enough so Snap can't hear.
I didn't hear that. My bad. I was making sure.
Otherwise,
Let's also not go on the fact that if Snap hears this himself, he's probably gonna 100% say no to this.
And then we're gonna beat him up again. How many times you gotta keep teaching this lesson, Snap?
you don't get to say no. Your party doesn't care about consent.
No, we
Hey,
don't.
listen, I don't get to stand up to my party for specifically putting me in the most vulnerable my mind in its most vulnerable state to the person I absolutely hate. Turned me into this and is currently piggybacking in my mind to get a chance at turning or taking control of me. Yeah,
We'll take care of him too.
I mean this in the best sense possible. No means yes, and yes means probing.
Yeah, we
Mind
have proper
probing.
mind.
You know, there we go. I turned Penny on and put her right over Shy's heart.
Good call.
I mean, she's a cat. It makes sense. Also, don't worry.
I also like how
Star.
they just said this out in the open. They just said, "Yeah, we probably should not have let Shy know."
Don't worry. You can go probing through Xeris' mind when you walk through the door.
No, now I have to rest if I want to get my spell slots back. No more casting for me.
Huh.
So what happens to those
That's
two spell
specific.
slots that you were going to use?
What?
So what happened to those 2 spell slots you said you were gonna use?
Yeah, exactly.
What? I was just asked not to do it.
Yeah, I know, but Zare's gonna walk through the door. That's a whole different story of people who have souls in them now.
Souls. I've been in a cluster of souls before.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Souls. That's
Put
the
me in a
worst
room.
thing inside Hadar.
Yeah.
They put me in a room.
Not the
room.
dead
Rubber room
suns
sweat.
and the
That's gonna be
destroyed worlds.
Let's just hope that it was like some little peasant girl who went through Zaris. That sounds horrible.
crazy. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
No.
I know.
I'm
pe-
I know
not gonna
it's-
finish the first thought in my
Hold
head
on.
because
The
we're
peasant-
screaming.
Shadow.
I know exactly that context. Why did you word it like that?
I'm just saying, the peasant girl didn't go through Zaris because he still has her in his bag of holding.
I
Get
caught
at
it.
it.
No, wait, guys. So we're gonna 100% SWAT Zaris, right? What's the next time we're
This-
going for?
Let's not.
This man is sitting here, like, hanging onto a corpse. He could true resurrect it at this point.
We've been trying. There's
I
so
just
much.
want
You
to
can normal
I just want
resurrect
to
at this
cast the
point.
dream spell.
Also, real quick, the whole point was for them to find a nice spot to bury her.
Yeah, but you've not even really tried to look because you've been so busy.
Exactly.
What are you talking about, Glenn?
I'm just
I
saying.
did find a nice spot.
That's right, you guys are 7th level. Technically, resurrection is on the table now.
7th level spells. I see.
Seventh
Could you
level spell.
imagine? The little girl finally gets.
And she hasn't been dead for a century, so...
And she gets to. Oh yeah, the little girl gets resurrected. She's back alive. She thinks she gets to be with the boy that she actually cared about and loved as a child. And oh, he's an adult now, and he has a vampire mommy now.
Let it be known there was no love. It was just trying to get her out of there.
Oh, I know. But who's to say no? Or I don't know. Who's to say she didn't have feelings for Zaris? They're
Oh,
kids,
don't-
after all.
Don't
As kid.
for like the 30 minutes they knew each other, maybe.
Maybe.
It was more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, like maybe a day.
Maybe a day. He didn't stay long after that.
Yeah. However, no, what was I gonna say? Shit. I also train of thought.
However,
You know, last time I had
are you
a
guys
pop-up,
doing anything
everyone
until
knocked me the
Zaris
fuck out.
enters?
Snap is trying
Standing
to
over Snap menacingly.
Snap
Yeah,
will fall
Snap-
asleep. Eventually.
Do you stay like that, Shy?
Yeah, she's just standing over him, watching him sleep.
That's
She
not
hasn't
gonna
been
be
told
best.
they're not doing it yet.
Yeah. One track mind pony.
Snap half expected to still get punched in his as he's falling asleep.
Just don't like wiggle. She might
It's-
have to hesitate. Wait, where's I didn't drop Gehelm.
It's
A
okay,
piece of
Cam.
Gehelm's doing.
You can't be auto crit.
That is true.
Did Gehelm go find a place to sleep? Or
No,
did he
he's staying
stay
with you
here?
guys.
Cool beans.
I forgot about
Snap,
Gehelm.
Piece of sand flies into Snap's nose while he's sleeping. He sneezes.
The almost punch hesitation.
She almost ended his entire career over a sneeze.
Yep.
I think it would have been more than just his career.
But yeah, so the two mages just see Shy standing over Snap's unconscious form.
Which he shifts, by the way, because he's unconscious. He can't hold concentration on his body.
Yeah, so actually.
Yeah. So at least Shy knows he's asleep. You guys know when exactly he falls asleep.
Shy probably has to instinctually not swing again when his body begins to shift.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of hesitating. And almost punching.
Star, I'm gonna castrate you.
Beautiful.
Well, don't make me do it to you too.
I love it.
Monsters, all of you.
However,
You guys over here calling me the monster.
if you guys aren't doing anything, Gehelm is gonna also kind of just lean against the wall over here and take a nap. After 2 hours, I will let you know, Ryan. This is a balcony, so technically you could be under it all the way back if you want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
However, after 2 hours, Xeris enters.
So I need to make sure that this is exactly done how he would do it. Before he gets there, he doesn't care if anybody else sees him, but he is sneaking to, like, look inside.
Alright,
Just to see what type of mood Shy is in.
roll a stealth check. I don't, unless you nat 1.
Yeah,
Have I gotten Tremor Sense yet, Glenn?
I think you have a small radius of it, but it wouldn't be enough to see.
Well, I don't know if he's
Oh,
if he's
okay.
coming directly in the center or.
no, he would be, like, hiding, like, around one of these. He's basically hiding at the entrance to the area, looking
Yeah, but
for
the
you.
issue is if you do it from the left side,
The
I'm
door,
right
the
there.
door is further back.
Oh, okay, it's further.
This is a
back.
balcony raised over.
I always forget that it's a balcony.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, he could go invisible.
But
then
that
Tremor
doesn't
Sense
involve.
block.
Yeah. Tremor Sense just it feels you.
But it's not
Sorry.
all-knowing either. If he's
No.
If he
it just
ignores
means I
your-
feel
27.
something.
Roll the
27, yeah, you're fine.
Roll a second low's 25. However, he's looking in to see where Shot is.
You see her
Standing.
standing over Snap.
He is going to then back away and wait outside for about an hour to see if that changes. Because menacingly staring at a party member is terrifying to him.
All right.
Uh,
I mean, you can insight check her if you really want to read her what she's feeling.
Sure, sure, why not? Let's roll an insight. I very much doubt this is gonna go through. Yeah, that's a natural 1.
Oh, she looks like she's absolutely about ready to kill him
Okay, yep, yeah.
and
I'm
contemplating murder.
Okay.
It's
No,
a nat 1.
Yeah, I know.
So.
So I'm outside for an hour if anyone wants to do anything else.
You're just making it harder for this rest to be 8 hours.
I know.
Yeah. You walk
But-
out for an hour, you come back in.
You come back in, and I don't think anything's changed.
Unless he wants to reassess with another insight.
Who died?
That was Ryan.
You're
He's still.
Yeah, we could see Dice Goblin, but we can't see him. Oh,
There
he's
he is.
alive again.
Midas Warriors time.
Mm.
No,
It was entertaining because Dice Goblin was still here.
Yeah.
So we could
But-
see you, we just couldn't. There was just nothing. But if nothing
Uh,
changes in the hour, you come back, same thing.
He gulps and walks in.
Are you being sneaky about it, or are you just
No,
walking?
He's walking in.
All right. The
It is
two of
fine.
you who do not need sleep immediately hear the sounds of someone stepping into the hall.
Do I notice the earplugs inside of Snap's ears?
Roll a perception check. Actually, no, because his ears aren't where they're normally at anymore.
Well, that's interesting.
He's he's now in aberrant form. The only hope is that those earplugs go back to where they were. Otherwise, there might be a little bit of cork somewhere in Snap's body.
I would walk up
I
the
mean,
side.
again, the same
track
ability that makes me
fire.
immune to the extra crits also causes internal organs to shift. So
Eventually, you'll push the cork out.
yeah.
And not in the fun way of just pooping it out, either.
Yep.
However, I do walk up to Shy, so she knows I'm here.
Oh no, you sneak up on Chai while she's. in
No,
this
I am
thing.
not sneaking up on Shy.
He's
That's
not
a horrible
sneaking.
fucking idea.
Shy, you feel his approach before you even look.
Did she say anything?
No, she just looks at you.
He kind of rubs the back of his the back of his neck, but it looks a little weird because
Your hand is kind of... You try.
it just goes through his neck.
Kind of goes through. It tangles into, like, the wispy, ethereal goop that is the ectoplasm that makes up your form.
He's just gonna look at his hand then because he's really confused. He's never done this,
Hand looks as normal as your spectral form looks.
and he's gonna look up at Shy. I had all this time. And I am still unconfident how to say this.
Doesn't matter how long you take.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like me, I've been thinking how to say this.
Doesn't matter how long you'll take. Until the moment comes, you'll still be like, no, what I was gonna say is wrong.
Shy.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to put this, so I'll just do what I do. Yev said that you know a lot about souls.
I mean, have you seen Tio? I would hope I know something about souls.
That's why I'm coming to you. Is there by chance I'll just be straightforward. That's how I need to be with this, I guess. When I absorbed those souls, it was not with horrible intentions, just stupid ones, clearly. I didn't want those people to go, possible people to go to the ethereal and be used for something, so I basically opened my body to try to save them. I did not know the full consequences. I still do not know yet. However, is there... I understand if you don't want to help me, but can you give me pointers on where I should start?
Is that everything you have to say? I'm trying not to interrupt you. I'm trying to work really hard on my listening skills.
You're doing great, and I already know that this is going to not be a good conversation for me to be with. So,
Okay.
I will
So,
say yes.
help me understand how it's a good idea to try to save others when you can't even save yourself. As well as, like, pardon my French, this is more like the emotional side of me speaking. What in the actual fuck, Xeris? They're fucking souls. I understand being upset about where they're going, but like, they undertook a ritual to extend their life where they shouldn't have. I don't want to know what you just pissed off by even touching those souls. I wanted no parts of those. So, like, okay, emotional, concerned, freak outside, that's kind of dat. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin with soul magic with you? Oh, Lord, it's such a taboo even for a blood magic user. Oh,
It's
you
also a
put
very
souls
thin
in your
line.
body. Oh, I mean, okay, like Zeris, I want you to think about it like this. What does a lich do? Lich collects souls. What is also a lich? An undead. So, like, even if you're not intending to be a lichy, a lot of things are gonna think you're lichy right now. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still freaking out about what I witnessed. No one prepared me for what was about to happen. Okay. Well, we have to get souls out of you. How do I begin to explain soul removal? You know, you just might need to talk to Tio about getting those souls out. Cause a lot of not nice things happen. If you remember the Will of the Wisps from back at the Archipelago and how those tortured souls, cause I made you like relive their shit. I don't want to sleep. Like, if I were you, I wouldn't sleep. I would just stay awake for as long as I could. Otherwise, you're gonna get probably flooded with all of their nightmares, like the same ones from the Archipelago. And maybe some new ones, because I don't know what other souls could have been in that thing. As well as, oh my god, what if one of the souls that's been in there since, like, the start? Oh god, and then you're gonna have that one in there, and then that one's gonna be really bad. Oh god. Zeris? You know, well, if you wanted to move up the priority board with trying to help you definitely have done it. Just not in the sense of your body. Now we gotta be concerned about your soul, because what you just did affects your soul.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Your body.
I didn't even realize that.
He just put himself towards the top of the list.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Do that.
Oh, it's like a little kid getting into the bleach and drinking it.
So funny. I am so sorry, y'all. Oh, shit.
Okay, so I'm worried about Snap because he has Zolbus and maybe part of Zolbus' soul in him. Now I'm worried about Zeris because I don't know how many souls are in him. I didn't count.
We don't know how many.
Although, you're keen-minded now, so you should know the number of how many are in you.
He doesn't
You
know
just
how
have
many
to rethink
passed
your
out of
memory.
him, though.
Yeah, you know, how many did go in through me? That's a good question now. I can at least get the maximum number.
What's your body count, buddy?
Yeah, what's my body count? It was 0 originally. I can't figure out what it is now.
No, your body count was 1. Yourself.
No.
Okay, so
way.
I probably Tio and I can help you with this soul business. But,
There's your answer.
You might need to talk. You might need to talk to Yev about. Holy sh! You might.
That thing absorbed a lot of souls. You want to become a lich?
You might.
You got the souls to do it.
Like I said, he's
Oh my
coming
god,
off
you're
glitchy.
a walking phylactery right now.
Yes, he
Any
is.
powerful thing could just pick you up and say,
You also
phylactery.
probably don't want Zeris to die right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So,
Someone else is
not
taking your
only
body
are you
over bad
a walking
apples.
buffet for soul-eating creatures, you also are in danger that if you die, your soul is going to become so thin that another soul is going to contest for your spot.
So wait, time out.
Yep.
Humor me.
Oof.
Zeris' body
Since your
count
soul
not
is already
374.
weak.
Dude, I rolled pretty high on those. And a 69, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so
Wait,
like.
is his body dying anymore now? Well, I guess the souls are dead, so yeah, they're still dying in one.
Also, humor me though.
Well, his
what if
body's
the-
not dying. He's just losing his body
what if
to
the
whatever
thing-
has it.
what
If
the
anything, his
thing
spiritual
also
form's
has
much
it?
more powerful.
What if
Yeah.
the thing that bad me now is now stronger because I absorbed those souls.
Could be.
No,
Could be.
How many of
Could be,
those souls
could
went
be.
to limbo?
Oh my god, those.
it could be
Yeah.
siphoning the souls from your soul
Yeah.
using your body.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so like, okay, I'm sorry, I like
You
totally
don't know how
freaked
the link
out there
works
for
there.
a moment on you. So Tio and I are probably gonna have to have a long conversation of how to help you on this one. The other thing is, you probably want to talk to Yev about some relationship advice because it's gonna get really complicated now. And I am not the person you should talk to about that. Because I doubt Tashara's gonna want to touch you with, like, any sort of affection, because then she's also kissing however many souls are also inside of you. Which is
That
kind of weird.
That kiss felt weird. Why did it feel weird? Oh, you just kissed Jeff.
Why'd you put tongue in it?
I
Ferris?
just realized this man turned himself into
Oh,
von
no.
Hohenheim.
No! You say that? It's just like if it the spirits get brazen, they just possess them mid-sex. Oh no!
Buddy, there's
So,
not gonna be any sex.
No, there isn't.
Like
There
a
are
scary
no
movie.
more nothing
Scary
ERP
movie
is
demon.
off the table.
So,
At least when the stream's rolling.
the other problem is I honestly am kind of concerned for your sleeping, because, like, you might have nightmares, but they'll be awake when you're asleep, and there's probably more of them than there are of you, and I don't know what they're gonna do with your body. So I don't recommend sleeping. At least not being you need to be, like, chained in iron cuffs, because ghosts don't like iron, so that should keep.
Don't
hopefully
sleep
that should-
alone.
Is that silver?
You also shouldn't, like, sleep by yourself, but I don't know if
Ghosts don't like
Tashara
iron.
might want to watch you, because she'd probably feel good punching those spirits, but then she also has to punch you. But granted, she might be pissed at you. I don't know if she saw what you did. I was too busy being shocked at what was going on. I was just going to get my star. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to talk to Tio. I mean, I have a couple ideas. None of them are fun. But we're definitely gonna have to deal with those souls inside of you, because you won't probably be able to be getting any restful sleep anytime soon.
Is that the end of your rant?
Uh-oh.
No, she keeps kind of, like, trailing off on thoughts and just repeating herself. And then she
Almost
takes
like-
out a piece of chalk and starts doing what she normally does when she makes plans, that you cannot read what she's drawing. But,
Okay, I think we need to alter this part of the plan, and then we'll take some of it over here. And then
I
we'll
also
do...
just realized
no
that the
clue
souls
if
are
Dumak
successful.
even likes that she's putting chalk on his ground.
You would notice Xeris's eyes just kind of look down, not necessarily at your drawings, but at kind of just zoning for a second. And you see that he then raises his arms like he wants to give you a hug, but then he stops. And then
Oh no, they're already taking over.
puts his arms back. Thank you, Chai.
I'm sorry, were you saying something? I'm working on the plan here.
Not again.
I said thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't know if I can save you.
That's fine.
You understand, like, Tio and I might get the souls out of you. You might keep Tashara. You might get to get all that stuff. But I don't know how many things you just pissed off, and then how many more things are gonna be pissed off when they're not inside of you. I wouldn't thank me. We got a long road, Xeris. A really long road.
I'm saying thank you because you're not. Doesn't seem like you're angry with me.
Why should I
Maybe
care
you're-
about... Zeres, I don't think you understand. I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care.
He looks a little confused. Actually, you can't tell that because he's a fucking ghost.
Ooh.
She doesn't recognize it. She's not insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Zere's not really doing the ghost ooh thing to know if he's going
Oh.
ooh.
You care, yet you don't. May I understand how that works?
Okay, take Snap here, for example. I can pick on him because he's asleep.
And yeah,
I care, but I don't care about Snap. We've got, like, this kind of middle ground relationship. Where, like, I care about him enough to keep him alive. And to occasionally help him. But there's not much beyond that. Do you know what I
he
mean?
nods. Yeah, he
Um,
nods at that.
Cause, like, I love caring about people, but it gets exhausting when I keep getting hurt, so, like, that's kind of where the level you're at right now. And what you just did absolutely scares me. I don't touch souls. I don't deal in soul magic. I know about soul magic, but I don't do soul magic. The most I did of soul magic is actually what I did in that fight, where I turned one mortal.
And that was still blood magic.
But that's still more blood magic than soul magic. It's just blood magic that affects the soul. She glares at Snap. Okay, he's still sleeping. Historia's not doing the thing. I'll have to ask her. But he's asleep.
This Historia's just nursing a
minute.
glass of wine.
Historia, what happened to the plan?
Yeb says we have to wait.
Okay.
Apparently
Sorry about that,
awakening a
Zeres.
monster. Apparently awakening a monster inside Snap could be catastrophic for our plans or something.
I thought you were just gonna, like, stare at him.
Yeah, but what if I accidentally awaken the beast? You know,
Then we have Dumak.
I don't really want to kill Snap tomorrow, you know?
Dumak just stares at you as you mention his name.
I don't know.
It's not
Don't
sleeping.
look at me.
It's daytime. He can't sleep.
Okay, that's right, Zare. So we're back to focusing. I'm sorry, I totally, like, just blanked on what I was saying.
Shy,
Wow, it's been a day. I feel like I'm
You-
reliving when Snap ate his master.
Shy, you don't need
Right.
to...
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's actually a good comparison, holy
Yeah.
shit.
it is.
Yeah.
It's about the best comparison this party has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shy, you don't need to say anything else. I thank you for caring, and I'm sorry things have turned out the way they have. I'm going...
Just try to save yourself sometime.
I really wish I knew how to do that. However...
Well, you don't get a choice because I'm not letting you die. And neither is Tashara.
Or yeah,
I
I
might.
think...
But I barely know you.
I barely know you either.
So he's kind of like the rebellious little brother. I think that's the best way to put it. Think that is.
Yeah, suddenly, now that you have siblings that we totally knew about the entire time this character's existed, you might know what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rebellious little brother.
Wait, I have siblings?
According to his fucking backstory, she's got siblings that none of us fucking knew about.
That was the greatest thing. He didn't even
She
know
never
until
talked
he
about
reread
that.
it.
I think it's because he wrote it and then forgot.
Yeah,
Well,
it's been a
yeah,
while.
Or like
stop
you're-
playing
It's
the
been a long
character.
time.
So
Wine
here's
and
for
Pointing at
everyone,
Historia.
for everyone who is still awake right now.
You mean everyone but Snap?
Yes,
That's
basically.
No,
us.
just
No,
Historia
no,
and
it's just
Shy.
Historia and Shy.
The two people who don't sleep.
I sadly do not have the ability to go long periods of time without sleep. And I feel like if I
You need
got
coffee? I can get you coffee.
pushing it off until I am at my weakest and sleep deprived is going to be harder to deal with than if I sleep now.
Oh, do you need us to beat you up and knock you out?
No, I do not want that either. I'm going to be in there forever then. That's going to be an issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get Tashara. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to rest. Then I'll at least
Tashara?
be around people who can help if that's the case. However, I'm...
Oh no, I have to talk to you, don't I?
Eh?
Do none of you guys have a telepathic bond with Tio?
No.
You don't have one? Why
No.
am I the only one with it?
The only thing that I have closest is our earring. She points to the red one. Because he has that. Do you still have your earring, out of curiosity?
Yeah, she has multiple of them, though.
That's fair. Well, then he would notice the one that connects to each other.
She never took that off. That would be bad if we got separated.
How do I not
Logically,
have
that
a
one
bond-
doesn't make sense.
Why do I have a bond with Tio to speak with him mentally then?
Because you two are close friends.
But like,
Best
That
friends?
that reasoning would insinuate that none of you guys are friends with Tio.
Best friends. I said best friends.
Because you're totally his bestie. Yep.
but like, Yev has to use sending to talk to his best friend.
I mean, you can ask Tio about it. You'll probably be straight with him.
Dragon powers. Dragon powers.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't. I have
Yep.
no clue. Wait,
Yep,
but
he
she
is a
wasn't a
dragon.
dragon, and she could
Shut
still
up,
do it beforehand.
Shut up. Dragon powers.
What do you mean, dragon powers?
Tio's a dragon. It's a power he has.
But I thought that was only the pink amethyst thingies, or like all the amethyst thingies.
No. He's like.
He's just a silver.
He's special. He has
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
he is special because he's my best friend. But
Yeah. It's
how
a
does
special
that?
dragon best friend ability.
you
But
two can
That
have
doesn't
this
make
conversation.
sense.
Yeah.
I
it
will
does.
look at Tishara. Zara's now walking out.
I
It's
don't think I
magic.
can. I don't know if I can talk to Tio while I'm here.
I think it's magic.
Glenn, does she have the feeling of, like, the disconnect when she's here?
You've been blocking Tio.
Yeah, but typically there's still the connection of the blood magic.
Who the fuck is drawing
You
all
at least
that?
specified he can go through the block.
Yeah, if he chooses to.
She releases the block. She wants to see if...
You immediately feel heavy eyes upon you.
Oh, maybe I should re-put that block in. I'm just gonna re-block that.
It fades.
And
With
as
a-
she's blocking it, she's gonna go,
Sorry, not sorry.
There's just a tinge of sadness as you block it.
Do I have to talk to Tio?
Yes.
Do I really have to talk to Tio?
You can talk to Tio, or you can tell me, You know, I'm out of practice at manipulating you. Can we just skip to the part where you do what we say?
It's funny.
Story is one of the few people that has manipulated Shy successfully.
Can I roll persuasion?
You can roll persuasion or deception against her anytime you want. It's up to her whether it would work, though. Dirty.
My only stipulation, though, is you gotta tell me what to say. I don't want to talk to him with my words.
What?
Didn't you read my book?
Yes.
Did I think you should have seen the part. I don't want to talk to him. I have to double check to see if I actually did put that in there.
Shy's book notes number 1.
Fuck, you got missing.
No, because she
no, it's not.
only read book 1.
Yeah, I have it in book 2, which I haven't gotten yet.
No, I think I dreamed that. Do I really have to? You could just feed me the words of what I need to say.
Or you just use your words like an adult.
But the last time I
Adult.
did that, I cried.
Oh. Well, I feel bad for it then.
Crying is the body's way of healing. Emotional.
I'm glad you approve, Shadow.
Yeah, that's fucking best. I love that character.
What this?
Shy will slowly remove the block again.
No. How about this? You
What?
You have this conversation, and I will kill anybody you want me to. One person, anybody. Guilt-free. You didn't do it. I'm offering Shy a murder card.
Free murder service.
So
Except
what
for
I'm
Cognan. Or Tio.
so what I'm
Or
what I'm
any of
hearing
Tio's
is
relatives.
so what I'm hearing is you'll go kill the King of Elengard. Got it.
With you guys. Oh, wheelchair lady.
Emperor Velengard.
Uh.
Oh, did wheelchair
Check
lady
Shy's
get rolled?
bonds.
Yes,
Yes.
I got wheelchair lady.
Battle Monster Lady?
I
She
got
was a
the-
good one
the-
too.
I got this sniper from Yuki Yuna as a hero. Her special power is disability.
What do you mean?
I don't
That's
have
the
it.
That
horrible
was the nice
question.
thing.
But I don't have anybody I want dead.
With the power of disability and this gun I found.
Wait, is this like where I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name.
Who?
Oh, is this like where Silas made a deal with me that I got to ask him as many questions as I wanted, except now it's with killing people?
Ah, damn it! I should have gone with questions.
I'll take questions too, but I want more
Two
questions. But I don't need questions. I already lived part of your life. Which was weird. I felt your emotions.
There are not many of those left.
Yeah, except I really felt your emotions towards your dad.
Ah,
Although,
is that why
I
you
guess
wanted to
dad
kill
isn't
him
the
so
nice
bad?
term for him. I should call him a sperm donator.
No. You should call him dead.
Yeah, because he totally wasn't consigned to a fate worse than death.
Yeah, she's not gonna go around gloating about it though.
She knows exactly what what he's dealing with now. To
Yeah,
both
you
exist,
called
but not to be yourself, but also be Hadar.
Yeah, he's dead. D-E-D.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Tashara and
You were just about to
Zaris
talk to
re-enter.
Tio. go.
Because they were only
Hi,
out in the
Deshara.
courtyard.
He's silent.
Don't distract her. She's meant to be doing something. It doesn't have to be right now.
I would have explained to you that, I need sleep, and if you could watch me, that would be fantastic.
I have an idea, Shy. We don't talk to him today, but
How about I
once we're
just never
done
talk
here,
to him ever again?
once we're done here, me and you will have a conversation, and then we can talk to Tio
Never talk to him again.
together.
Never talk to him again.
Or I could show you in great detail what it's like to be part of Hadar.
Or I open the gate to his mountain and you all can go talk to him.
And you come with us. Perfect.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Do you know the world could end, right? Like any minute?
I know, that's why we're here. Because
Exactly.
it, one, gets us
So do you-
close to our goal, and it
do you
also
wanna-
gets Snap a new body.
Do you wanna... Snap doesn't need a new body. We just need to get the consciousness out of the current one.
No, he hates that one. He wants to be a robot.
I could tell when he cut off his arms.
Which are strangely black, by the way.
Or the time he replaced his lungs.
You don't know if those are back or not.
Or the time I talked about him... Actually, we'll keep that one secret.
Well, you see, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm gonna just send you guys.
Or we could cause some trouble and go together.
Nope. The best way to handle your problems is avoiding them.
No.
Especially when your problems are silver and breathe cold
And the last time Historia was in his lair, she attempted to break into a forbidden section.
Yeah. That's also
We're
true.
talking about that part.
Yeah, we all let's talk about it.
You know, I think it's just safer if you guys go.
You're right. We will all go together.
Together. Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Shy.
Zeris, are you asleep yet?
Cirrus has just walked in and not been acknowledged at all.
Damn it!
No, I said hi to them, and then his
Oh, yeah, that's right.
literally said, "Don't distract."
I need to stop playing until after you roll, Tiff. That's 3 times now in a row.
Ah, la, la.
We'll talk about this again.
Nope, we'll forget it ever happened.
I rolled the
Someone
main
like
character
that.
of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
You wanted Henry?
No, I rolled Henry.
Oh, you rolled Henry.
No!
Fuck!
Who just got rolled?
No!
Who the
Who
fuck
offers
got
me the
rolled?
better deal?
Me!
Who offers me the
Soft.
better deal?
Sovereign? Yeah, you can have Sovereign. I don't care. I just want Liara. That's literally all I want, brother.
Let's see what Glenn, let's see what Glenn, offers.
Oh, one claimed it for me. Never mind.
However,
No, that one was mine,
Yeah.
Cam. I'm sorry to tell you.
What?
I know that character.
Motherfucker.
Also, Tiff, fuck you. I burnt my RT for Sovereign.
Well, I have all my rolls, and Dino has his.
So,
I also have one roll for you.
Zaris basically walks in, and if he's not acknowledged, he's just gonna walk over to kind of near
Hey,
Yev.
Tiff, how about Nanami
Like
from
right here.
Okamiden?
And what about that? Randall from Monsters Inc.
Oh,
Randall.
You mean the guy that we got the explanation that the reason he went through the entire Monster Inc. 1 squinting is because he's supposed to be wearing glasses?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That was a good joke that they had.
Yeah.
Excuse me, why are we interrupting D&D for midday?
Because fuck you, that's why.
I'm actually the one who interrupted. That's the hilarious part.
That's why I looked at you like that. However, Zaris is, if nothing is said to him, he'll walk over, lean against something, and attempt sleep
alright.
for July.
Oh, look at the cool guy.
If you go right there, you can lean against a pillar.
Yeah, he's leaning against the pillar and just tries to conk out, but this is gonna be so good, guys. You can fight demons, inner demons, more inner demons. Dear God, so many demons.
Well, these aren't inner
Star
demons.
roll,
These
please.
are outer souls you decide to put in your body.
Well, they're inner demons now. They're inside me.
You better hope one of them is not horny all the time.
I don't need another Akio.
However, is anyone doing anything else?
Oh, you should
Ishara is
get the
leaning against a wall, thinking.
Alright.
What's thinking happening?
She has a lot of conflicting emotions.
Yeah, like how the hell did her lover get to be so stupid?
That is one of them.
Exactly.
However,
Don't worry, the ticking time bomb is near
Um,
you, Yev.
Nope.
And I will say Shy occasionally unblocks, but then reblocks if she's still being glared at.
there is no glaring after the first one.
Okay, then she's just
In
gonna
fact,
be
the
blocked.
eyes are very distant.
Jim
She's just
from
gonna
the
leave
office.
blocked now. He's busy. Just looks at his story and yells he's busy.
Historia, while everyone's sleeping, is gonna go look for her turtle brooch. She's looting tonight.
Pretty sure it's in your bag.
I
Although
was never
Rose
given
did
my bag.
wear it.
I was given this stuff out of my bag.
Yeah, but I think, didn't Rose have it? Because no one else has used it that I know of.
So, Zaris,
Yeah.
as you finally succumb to slumber, you just hear screams.
Yep.
Hundreds of disembodied, or I guess now bodied screams.
I'm focusing on them to see if I can count how many I hear. Because the number that went through me is different from the number that are in there right now.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I get the lucky bullet die out. Barely ever use this d20.
Isn't it so weird, D20?
Went to sleep right next to me, too.
Yeah. The luck is pulled off. I'm probably not saving this anyway, so this is gonna hurt.
Bude is typing.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
You
weird.
guys see that?
Wait, what?
Star
I'm
changed
scared,
his
guys.
name.
Star.
Oh, Star.
Sorry, I'm working on the perfect troll.
So, it's a 19 flat. That's the best I could roll without rolling an adult 20.
Give me a D100.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fail all of these, aren't I? I would do the D100s again. And it's a percentile die and then the D10, right?
Yep.
I hope you like being insane.
Yeah. Let's see how. Let's see which persona is gonna take effect. Ooh, I get multiple personality disorder. Hopefully. 44.
All right, give
You
me a
get
second.
multiple
I haven't gotten the
person
table up yet.
Side you disorder?
Multiple person decide you.
He took a lot of people today.
Pause.
Hey yo.
Pause.
Hey yo.
Heyo. He needs his rest before he takes more.
Heyo.
All right, what was your D100 result?
44.
44.
Am I just gonna have to roll sanity checks? Probably.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. It's better if they're inside me than inside some other aberration.
Nope, that is
No.
not true.
No, it's
That is
not.
not
All
true.
right. So, you begin to lose control of your nerves and mind. Your senses become painfully heightened, causing discomfort and confusion. Unable to gain mental clarity amidst the cacophony of your senses, you have disadvantage on any ability checks that rely on sight, hearing, smell, taste, or touch, and disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Get a ring for your daughter.
Do I know if this
That was the worst one to get.
As you continue to listen to these voices and you start to become disoriented.
We don't know what else is on that list, Cam. There could be worse things.
To be fair,
I know the wisdom
I mean-
save is really bad, but yeah.
Instantaneous death.
okay, I need to know this, Glenn. Since it's, am I able to at least know how many souls are inside me?
No. You weren't
No.
able to keep your senses in control enough.
Damn keen mind.
Keen Mind can help you remember it. If you can figure it out.
What number did I get to before
Just
I went
remember,
crazy?
you'll never forget this torture.
Oh yeah, no.
However,
Let's hope it's not permanent.
You wake up the next morning fully rested.
Oh,
Xeris is 2 hours later than the rest of you.
he died.
Would we have seen him in distress?
Roll an insight check. Since you are kind of just watching him.
See, obviously,
Um,
guessing he could make one, but no.
Yeah,
S-
Shar's not
see,
enough.
well, because you guys wake up before him, yes, you can. Throughout the entire night, Tishara, he's not resting as peacefully as normal, but aside from that, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. Just appears to be maybe nightmares.
Then
Yev,
she would have
his
eventually-
body is shifting very uncomfortably in his sleep.
During the night, though, she would have definitely gone and sat next to him.
All right.
But let's spend 2 sorcery points to confirm this. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll cast Detect Thoughts on Zerus' sleeping form.
Oh god.
You cast Detect Thoughts on his sleeping form. You hear him counting and counting, and he keeps restarting at 0 over and over throughout the entire night. Eventually, he starts counting out of order. But still Zerus' thoughts.
Okay. With the insight, would you say that gives me a pretty good idea of what's going on?
You can tell he very likely is attempting to account the number of souls he took in, and it has affected him mentally.
Okay. Got what I wanted then, thank you.
Yep.
You're muted.
And just starts speaking incoherently at random.
Yev will tell Tashara that, though.
Uh-oh.
Tashara, you are made aware of Zerus' attempt to count the souls that has taken a mental toll on him.
And more than just his sleeping is definitely going to be affected by this.
She's just gonna nod.
However, Zerus, as you wake up, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Yay, at least I have a number in this one. Why'd I put the dice away?
Hi, Jish.
Nice. What's this con? It's a 1. It's better than the fucking 0 that the wisdom was. I rolled a 4. It's a 5.
You can't regain your form. You wake up, and as you subconsciously try to regain the form that you've come to know, you're still stuck in the spectral form. And anything that touches you makes you immediately shrink away, as your senses are heavily increased. So even walking, your feet are leaving the ground quicker than normal to avoid the overwhelming sensation of touch.
Isn't Tashara hugging him?
I will
No.
be back in a
Sitting-
second.
No, she sat next to you.
Glenn, you hear
Yeah.
me?
You said you'd be right back.
Yeah, you might lose me in Discord because I gotta take my phone somewhere. I'll be back though.
So, once Zerus wakes up and practically his full body's on the ground right now, he instantly jolts up.
Oh, that can't be good.
Are you okay?
You can't even
Her-
notice his facial reaction. He's the fucking don't.
The sound of her voice is also grating,
You
as it's every sense.
you hear him try to close his ears,
But now you're touching your head.
and then he instantly lets go.
This is why it gives you disadvantage on everything, because everything is overwhelming.
And he basically stumbles backwards, like trying to get away from it all.
This is not a good one.
No, it is not. I'm so
But
glad that this
I will
happened.
also I will also confirm there are worse. There are so many worse.
I have a question. If you would be willing to be kind, is one of them straight out death?
Oh no!
Okay, well that's good.
Come
It's too
on.
easy. That is too easy.
That's not fun.
I don't think so, at least.
I feel like
Pain
it's
is
the
the
Is,
fun
that,
part.
is there any as bad as like the IT corruption where you cannot see anyone as an ally?
Oh, trust me, corruption would be a field day for some of these.
Oh no.
I'm playing on hard mode now.
Dude, of all the ones to roll, the nerves.
Well, hopefully will be gone by the end of the day, and I get a new one each day. I fucking hope.
You better hope, or else that disadvantage of wisdom saves means he's gonna start stacking up.
I have a 0 in wisdom. I am so fucked about to make wisdom saves each night.
Oh, you have a 0? I wonder what
I have a
that's
0.
like.
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, you know, I should have a high intelligence, but I also don't have that either, so, you know, there's that.
You're high charisma though. You just
Yeah.
you went for a different
Joey, I
mental
say
stat.
that you might have a 0 in wisdom. I have a -1.
You know what?
However, the rest of you also get a long rest.
Do I have disadvantage on attack rolls? I'm screwed.
I believe it said ability checks. It did not say attack rolls. And it would specify attack rolls, not...
Or it would say all checks.
Yeah, it only says ability checks that rely... So, your attack rolls are fine, because attack rolls are not ability checks.
Here's the thing. If I had taken flight and then tried flying to get
Although,
off the ground
I would not
with those
recommend
wings-
feeling pain.
Ooh, pain would be funny.
With those
Ooh.
heightened nerves.
Ooh.
Dude, a paper cut probably feels like his arm's getting chopped off.
Dude, paper cuts already feel like hell.
Exactly. Oh my god, just imagining his soul getting sucked down would be 2 times worse.
I would not recommend getting captured and tortured right now. Xeris will be talking like a madman.
Xeris would be talking,
Oh god.
and all those deceptions would be horrible.
The worst part is, wouldn't his screams also feedback loop into themselves?
Yeah.
God, I would be the rattiest rat to ever rat.
I don't think you'd be coherent, that's the problem.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh,
You'll
we
just
get the
go
mouth.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They break you. But
To be
you wouldn't
fair-
give up any-
To be fair though, let's be honest, if the holy shit, if Elengard were to get their hands on Xeris right now and break him like this, that would be a W for them.
Yes, that would always be a W for them, no matter what state you're in.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but breaking a Crimson Lancer,
They have aberrations for that.
exactly. Oh my god.
Don't get captured. Die or don't get captured.
I'm just going to unalive myself before they can get to me. I can say that because it's not the other one. It's Twitch and YouTube friendly. I Twitch.
What, you're gonna bite your ethereal tongue off?
Well, I can't do that. I'm just going to
It's gonna eat his
dagger
cyanide.
and you know.
Will the spirits in you let you kill yourself?
Oh my god.
And will that negative wisdom or that disadvantage on wisdom allow you to resist their
Will
influence?
they slowly start to influence your emotions?
Oh my god, I don't need.
Will
not
you
need that.
slowly start to lose your friendship and love for people?
Why do you think Tishara is thinking so hard?
No,
Especially for a girl that can't sleep.
Literally
that
all
doesn't
she can
sleep.
do is think.
She
Oh,
just gets to
forehead.
sit the entire night and think about this.
The rest of the session is all forehead. Sorry to say, guys.
Good thing there's plenty of it to go around.
Damn, that's so crazy.
Sorry, holy shit.
Now it's just hands.
That was brutal, I'm sorry.
Fucking mix of a vicious mockery. Holy shit.
Oh, I did 2024 Vicious Mockery, which does a d6 damage now.
Ooh, it does?
Yeah, they buffed the Vicious
Thank
Mockery.
goodness. Thank
They also
God.
buff healing spells in general too.
Thank God, I feel like healing spells needed it.
Yeah, like healing word and cure wounds are now 2D instead of 1D.
See, the issue with healing spells, though, is it's still gonna come down to the same thing of the person goes down, then I heal them, get them back up. It's just gonna be the same.
Come into an issue.
I mean, it definitely helps early combat, because early combat in D&D is, you either are thriving on full HP or you're dying.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
The difference between down and standing is one hit.
Yeah.
And death is literally one crit away. However,
So, but we see this. And
you guys see Xeris' much jittier movements.
Autumn has the object permanence of a goldfish.
Oh?
She looked at my chair and was confused and told me, "Where's your chair?" I was like, "This is my chair." "I thought you had a gaming chair." "I did months ago."
Alright,
No,
I'm
that
back.
just
I'm sorry
happened.
about that.
Don't worry, nothing really continued besides the horribleness of what happened to theirs.
No, it's all good. I never opened Facebook, and for some strange reason I did, and I saw one of my friends from high school, her dad died. And I was really good
Oh,
friends
no.
with her in high school. And her dad was kind of the sane one of the family.
Oh,
It's always the sane ones that go first.
I'm okay. I mean,
I know.
he's not suffering, but it was just weird
Still
because he's only
sad.
65. No, what's sad was, I'm gonna make you sad now. The year after, I think it was the year after our senior year, a girl I graduated with, her dad helped teach the basketball team, which I did play on. Her dad was swimming in a lake, it was either in Tennessee or Kentucky, and never returned home. They later found his body, because they had to dredge, obviously, where he was swimming. A boat had, like, gone over top of him, and he hit his head on the boat, and it killed him.
Oh.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, and that was, she had just started her first year of college. That one was really, really sad. This one's still sad. All death is sad, but that one was bad.
Depressing statements aside.
Yeah, but we see Xeris is in a horrible state. Yev's gonna approach the two of them.
You're starting to adjust some Xeris to tolerable levels of, like, being able to stand on the ground.
He's standing still, and if anybody talks, he's going to try to cover his ears again and then regrettably do that.
Kishara doesn't know what's happening, so she's gonna reach out and try to touch him.
He instantly backs up.
Yev is gonna snap his fingers.
Oh, that's a pierce. He is going to cover his ears when he hears that snap, and then instantly put his hands back down. As he doesn't, he's too afraid to make noise.
Okay.
So there's like soft whimpers.
Yev will link minds with you, since
Oh
I
my
don't think
God.
there is a sense of the thought here. Is that Xeris?
Okay. Dude, does it affect me?
Since it's not sound, but just as if Yev's own thoughts are being projected into you, it's not overwhelming as if he were talking. So, yes, although your mind is still a little muddied, so...
Does it sound distorted in a way?
You can understand, it's gonna take a little bit longer to understand the words he's saying.
Okay.
At
so
first.
Pause for a moment.
You are groggy and experiencing vertigo, and everything's happening.
He just keeps saying too much.
I asked if that was Xeris, so I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
After a moment, he'll nod.
I'm gonna unlink with you and relink with Tashara and ask her what she wants me to ask you. Because I would rather her talk to you right now.
She's gonna ask what's wrong with him.
As soon as you try and start talking, he's gonna like move his hands up for like a moment.
She'll then dink it.
He's gonna then move to talk to you now. And then he's gonna explain that he can't hear or something. His hearing is enhanced right now. That's what Yev is gonna say to you, because he doesn't know what's going on.
Well, so you linked to her, then you linked back to me?
I said I'm gonna de-link with you to explain what's going on to her right now, because she has no clue what's going on.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure that it was getting paraphrased. My bad.
So is there something that you want me to ask him right now?
She's gonna shake her head no. She has no idea what to do.
Okay, so I'm now going to relink with him and try and find out more. I assume that's a yes.
So when he does reconnect, I feel every time he connects, correct?
You sense a presence.
Okay, so it's like somebody being near me, not necessarily a
near you, but in your head.
Yeah.
It's like one of those moments in horror movies where the person's like, I feel someone there, so they just talk out. But it's in your brain.
Like... Okay.
So, what are you feeling right now?
Sensitive.
Can you be more specific?
My hands feel like they're like I feel everything too much.
Speaking of which, you're feeling a bead of sweat going down your body right now. Because you are in a desert.
You can see Xeris' head shake a little bit.
Oh, Glenn, Shy's altering a part on her plan with the chalk against the stone.
Yeah.
Does that affect you?
Yeah, he can hear that.
As soon as the chalk is heard, he's grabbing his ears once more, but this time he's keeping his hands
because in this chamber, sound echoes easily.
So he's gonna have to get used to his hands being on his ears.
I hope none of the girls are wearing heels.
Yeva's gonna reach into his bag and pull out some of the earmuffs that he got at Yokelheimer. That's pretty cushioned and soft. And he's going to walk them over to you.
No.
Well, no, that's worse. If they wiggle, then that's gonna hurt. Just a forewarning.
Anything is gonna hurt.
Yeah. You approach Xeris with something, and he backs away from you. He's too...
So what do you want then? It's either your ears get pierced or you feel some fuzzy earmuffs. Get over it. You're gonna have to pick one or the other.
Ooh, what's 3?
I don't know, I never roll 3.
Is that Fool?
How is the feeling of fuzzy earmuffs on somebody's ears who has at least 2 times the amount of
sensitivity?
Sensitivity. How would that feel? feel?
You're
Gonna
also in
ask
a
the big
desert,
question.
and it's always daytime.
Oh my god, I didn't have. Oh my god, the sun would probably burn him alive.
I would not
The feeling of
recommend
the
going
sun.
outside.
I mean, he's a tiefling. He has heat
It's not-
resist, but
It's not the fact that it's not the fact like your body will burn more. It's just you're more aware of how much it actually feels against your skin.
question all of a sudden, actually. How? What's the temperature in this room right now?
Warm enough that you're sweating.
Okay, that's fair. You
You're
deserve
just
it.
not in direct sunlight, so you don't have that.
Yeah, Darius is.
It's morning, so it's not at the peak heat. Or wait. No, it's daytime. Yeah, it's at peak heat.
So.
There is no morning here.
Yeah, similar to his actual whimpering, he is also, when he is not talking, he's whimpering in your ears, technically.
Okay, so other than how do you feel, you obviously saw something. And there's just something different. What did you see? What did you experience?
Obviously not Zenyatta's tranquility.
I fucking wish. I need to learn from Zenyatta. Oh my god, becoming a Genji main.
I need
And
healing.
that snap, he's trying to turn himself into a robot.
Lots of screaming. Too much screaming. I thought that sleeping while I had energy would be best. Maybe not.
Wait, did someone tell you not to?
Chai said, don't sleep. That whatever is inside would not be good. And I did, so I wouldn't be weak when I passed out.
I'm not gonna say the words. But now that we're here, I don't know how to fix this problem, so I'm gonna go and talk to Shy and inform her of what's happening right now so she can stop grading chalk on some ground.
No regrets.
At least there's no chalkboard for her to drag her cat nails across.
My
Oh,
God,
that would be
that'd
just.
the
All she
worst.
has to do is her hand against the stone. It's still gonna screech.
You'd
Zarius,
scratch Dumok's wonderful floor.
Don't scratch
I'm putting
the floor.
chalk on it for Pete's sake.
That'll blow
Zarius,
away.
Ooh, he just doesn't say anything. As he just is in the middle of this, trying to stay away from objects, mainly, and is only touching floor with his hands covering his ears.
I will say, there is a saving grace to Shy's incessant chalk work, which is that you're adjusting to the noises.
Yeah. You would
So-
eventually
so-
start-
So you're getting to the point where you can somewhat tolerate at least the sound of Shy using chalk, which is not quiet, because she's the kind of person to tap that chalk against the ground as she writes.
I'm out. There's another thing that would be an absolute horrid noise. The sounds of swords clashing.
There's no swords clashing
Oh.
right now, though.
But if they did, it does hurt.
I
know
just recommend
exactly.
staying far enough away when Snap uses his gun.
I would get 2 times fast.
Just would not recommend being near him when he shoots that gun.
Imagine a battlefield. That would be the worst noise.
It's tolerable, and as you're experiencing all these things with the heightened nerves, it's tolerable. but it's not something. It's still enough to give you disadvantage on things.
I'd
Yeah.
like to cast Shatter.
I would like to cast.
Honestly, it is kind of surprising it doesn't make you vulnerable to thunder damage.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be a little too mean.
I guess the big thing is it's all your senses are heightened,
Not just
specifically
sound.
hearing. So everything is just so crazy affected that your hearing is just at that point not affected because everything's so crazy. What would be eating? Oh, eating's gonna be an experience.
Yo,
Oh,
That would be
he's
the
gonna
time-
have like the most fine tasting tongue. Oh
Biggest
god,
thing is he's gonna
He's got
feel
the
his
god tongue!
digesting.
horrible.
He's definitely going to feel his digesting.
Doesn't
Mhm.
Uh,
Hey,
no.
also,
you know
just saying, sex
No,
would
no,
feel
no, no,
amazing.
He's gonna burn his tongue easier.
Sadly, he won't get any.
what? Yeah. That would be
Oh,
the time
I'd be
for you to get
so
some Pop
angry.
Rocks.
I hate.
Imagine putting some Pop Rocks in your tongue and you're like this.
Yo, if you want to experience what Pop Rocks were meant to be, now's the time.
It'd be like grenades going off in his mouth.
You ever put like a microphone up to your mouth with Pop Rocks in it? It starts crackling through. Yeah, it's that, but
There's
just
something
in your
what's
head.
it called, a warhead?
Ooh,
You
How
turn
about
him into a
Sonic?
mummy. Anything spicy too.
A warhead would
Oh
turn
yeah,
into
give
one
him
of
a
those
ghost
fake
pepper.
aliens.
Give him a ghost pepper. Watch this man die.
A ghost pepper in the desert.
yeah.
Ghost pepper
Cam,
in the desert.
Try to kill this man.
wait a minute. Cam, I'm very sorry. It's not called a ghost pepper. When it's Xeris, it's just called a pepper.
Xeris does look like a pepper. Yeah, the only saving grace is his heat resistance. Which makes it probably a little bit more bearable, but not.
You know, it would be
nearly
mean
as
if it's like, oh yeah, in addition to this, you lose all resistance.
But there is a sound that does grate your ears right now.
What's
As you hear the sound of metal against the marble floor, as Dumak is still sitting in his throne, turning his sword. As he has done every time when you guys are getting closer to battle.
You also hear the sound of metal clacking on marble as Snap is deploying Snapdragon.
Yeah, but
And the grinding of the gears and the
That's right.
shifting of the plates.
So guys, we found out.
the whirling and popping.
So guys, we found out the backlash to me
Stepping
becoming
on-
priority of
No,
the
I
campaign.
made sure not to do that. I had to. My map was zoomed in, so I
And
was.
of course, we already discussed this, but also if Snap fires his gun, Xeris' ears are gone.
Yeah, we did say that.
We can legally diagnose Xeris with tinnitus after that.
Oh, also, anyone who was up saw these all vanish. They just crumbled into white sand.
I'm just gonna walk up though and look at the massive drawing on the map.
It's a shy plan. It's you guys still don't fully understand how her brain works. I see the number 69 in there.
I was about to say, I see the number 69 on this
Oh,
map four times.
Yeah, there's a...
I put a bunch of them. Just I thought it'd be funny.
There's also
One,
right there.
There's also-
2, 3.
I thought there was a couple of penises
There's a couple
being
different
formed,
people.
but
This looks like a frog.
there's one that looks like a butt.
This is Shy's planning. There's
Wait,
18 guys.
you'll notice a
It's our-
person mounted here.
I didn't see that one.
Jesus.
Tiff puts a lot of detail into her
What is that?
What the fuck?
into
That's
her
friendly.
planning methods here.
It's stick figures.
That's not fucking.
You'll notice a dragon here.
Yeah, he's got his look. That's the chaos of Shy's mind.
So which is this for?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you're drawing a map or like a battle plan. Which battle is this for?
Well, it started with me coming up with the plan to help Xeris, and then I kind of sidebarred here because that also then requires me talking to Tio, and then it kind of sidebarred here because he was like glaring at me, and then I unblocked him and then I reblocked him because he wasn't glaring at me, and so I had to come up with a whole other contingency plan. And then I came up with another plan to help Xeris that didn't require me talking to Tio. And that's what that bit is over there. And then there's this plan here where I was thinking maybe we go talk to Odin, but then I remembered I don't want to talk to Odin either, so I kind of like only half finished that plan. And then there's a plan over here. And mind you, she's like, her voice is echoing in this hall because it's loud and she doesn't talk quiet.
No, he is gripping
And then-
his ears even harder.
Yes, Shy's not the one you wanted to get talking.
Oh, and then there's this plan here where we could go talk to the weird dude at the archipelago since a lot of the souls are from there, but he's kind of insane. And I don't know if that's from souls, so maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not. Oh, and then this here, there's some like special tools that let you like rip souls apart. I thought about we could go get those made. I just have to be really careful not to slip and accidentally tear Xeris' soul. That would hurt a lot. She just keeps droning on about different plans.
You know, this is actually, I'm liking most of these ideas. There's a couple of them I'm not so iffy about, but most of them I'm on board with. I honestly kind of like the making tools and trying to have you do it idea. But then we would need something to store all of the extra souls in once we opened it up.
There's also one other plan you could do, Shy.
What's that?
The more forbidden one.
Uh-oh.
Meet with any kind of creature that manipulates souls for magic. AKA a lich. Or a being similar.
Yeah, the silver dragon that's aligned good more is gonna recommend a lich.
We could just go
Blood
to,
magic
like,
user.
I don't know, find some sort of temple of the Raven Queen, and maybe she could, take those souls off my hands.
Yes.
You're undead.
Not my soul, their souls.
Good
That's
luck
different.
getting in the door, buddy.
She's gonna take your soul with their souls.
Maybe not. Maybe she's not the
There's a reason I never said anything about any gods right now. Just, here are the things I know are safe.
There's certain gods.
Yes!
Definitely not the Raven.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
It was grand.
Jeff, that's bullshit! I was still rolling!
No! No!
Oh, she grabbed Rem.
I was still rolling!
I got the notification.
We only roll one at a time.
Oh
The
my
game's the game,
God.
brother. That's all I gotta say.
And you-
I tell Joey this
It's the
all
game.
the fucking
Oh my
time.
fucking
The
god.
Well,
truth is,
shit.
The game was rigged from the start.
Oh my god, we're changing wish protection.
I was gonna say.
What? I told you she was getting rolled either today or tomorrow.
You did.
Fucking just read
Hi,
something
how's it
about-
going?
I'm sorry, Glenn.
Oh, blind girl! Oh, it was Blessing in Disguise character.
What?
I rolled blind girl.
Blind girl from
Blind girl from Blind Girl.
Yeah.
And
Oh, her nickname is Blindy.
Oh, that's nice.
jeez, that's fucking terrible.
As if being from something called Blind Girl and being only known as Blind Girl. Blindy.
Blindy the blind
because you stole that from me, I think it's only fair that I get Madoka finally.
No.
You can have Azura, the thing I was trying to trade to Glenn.
By Azura, by Azura, by
we are
Azura.
now in the bargaining stage of denial.
Oh my gosh, Cameron. That is a good way to envision it, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not the last part, but everything else.
Yeah.
I know fucking nothing about Naruto. I can't relate.
That is a good way to look at it, though. I didn't even think about that kind of comparison for something like that.
Hey, Ree.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You are in roles, fuckface.
Yes, I am. I'm taking that too, by the way.
Well, that's another one off the list.
Listen here. Star and I wished Rem on the same day.
Do you know what? This is my thing. I never get my fucking wishes anymore. When they're high, someone snipes them every single time, and I'm always the one to roll them.
Listen,
never get them.
I rolled you, Mikasa. I traded you, Mikasa. You traded Mikasa. So you did get one of your high wishes.
Shadow did.
Shadow did. What'd Shadow give me?
I don't know, something you wanted?
I don't remember.
Alright, we're gonna watch Joey closely and watch him pick the woman with the biggest bust.
Yep.
Possibly.
However,
However.
what are you guys doing?
Well, are we ready?
You got Hinata, Star.
Oh yeah, that was worth it. That was worth
The second best girl.
it. The best girl in Naruto.
Second best girl.
Second
Who's the
best.
first?
Conan.
Mine.
One of them's emotionally stable. The other one's Hinata.
The other one of them survives because of plot. The other dies because of plot.
Yeah.
However, Snap asks if everyone's ready. And as he asks that, Dumak's spinning gets faster on his sword. As he actually just lets it spin for a second before catching it.
Also, Zeris, are you okay to fight? Snap saying this in a purposely lower
I
voice.
swear to God, if I lose Kobayashi, that would be all of my wishes taken. All my star wishes.
Good to know.
I swore Kobayashi got rolled.
I swear she did too. I thought that was Dawn for a second.
However,
Technically it is, but from the manga.
the Zeris is still trying to adjust to everything. He shakes his head now.
Ishara's gonna say we should knock him out.
He looks at you.
Give me a wisdom save, Zares.
Oh, this is good.
With disadvantage, obviously.
You know, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know the
13.
name.
13? You've become somewhat accustomed to it.
Okay.
Again, it's not high enough to prevent you from doing everything. It's just going to make doing certain things harder. And by certain things, a good amount of your normal day-to-day things.
I bet I would be so good at lockpicking.
Yeah, having to feel for the tiny shifts. Yeah, it'd go great.
Yeah, I bet.
Until you realize that they all actually make those sounds. It's just normally you don't have high enough perception to hear it.
You don't realize that the louder ones are the ones you need to hit.
You guys are ruining my logic. Please stop. Literally all I thought about when I said that was probably more. However, Xeris will slowly walk over to them. His ears are still covered.
Oh, by the way, Shy, Xeris is horribly distorted in some kind of way with his senses.
I don't know what you mean. As she's continuing to draw and kind of like
Oh.
hit the chalk against the ground.
He went to sleep.
When
He went to what?
He went to sleep.
Oh my god. I told him he shouldn't do it.
he told you what he was doing.
Yeah, she also told you it was incredibly the worst idea you could do.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure.
She can't believe you actually went to sleep.
Well, yeah, but he needs to be fully rested.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Why?
Wounded, needed stuff back.
Sure.
And on it.
So you get
What does a rogue
short-rested.
get back?
You get a short rest and you will fully heal.
Healing.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you have hit die for that.
You can spin off your hit die and fully heal.
What are you gonna do? Get tier 1 exhaustion that gives you disadvantage on all your ability checks?
Won't hurt you in a fight.
It would have done exactly the same thing, except without the wisdom save disadvantage.
Yep.
It's all
Granted,
moving
you
fast,
didn't
so
know
I
about that
what
until
they-
after you went to sleep, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We
Granted,
should all get in
we-
our ready positions, though.
Actually, wait, hold on. Now I have to ask. Didn't we rest before coming to the sands?
Yeah. You guys
So
were
he
rested when you
technically-
entered the desert.
Yeah, so technically, he
He-
didn't even need to go for sleep. Because we had not even been up for more than about, I would say, 3 or 4 hours.
Oh no, you'd been up for longer than that.
Oh, okay.
Had to walk through the desert for a little bit.
You guys also spent like half the day in a breakfast room.
True. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that.
Because you had some people who were...
Alright, Snap is spinning his gun out of his holster.
Snap, it occurs to you at this moment. Did you ever clear that jam from yesterday?
I would imagine he'd remember to do it after the battle.
Making
sure.
a roll.
I mean, the best part is unless Snap Nat 1, I don't think he can fail clearing the.
I don't think you can either.
Yeah. So it's just a matter.
It's
of,
just with the rush of souls and everything that happened, would he have done it? Or been caught up in everything else going on?
I mean, he maintains his gear, so if he didn't do it before being forced to sleep,
He would have done it
would've
this
looked
morning.
over- Yeah, he would have looked over his gear upon waking up and realized, oh, I forgot to clear the jam. But he does regularly maintain his weapons and armor.
However, Shy said something about getting into battle positions.
Snap is ready.
Wait,
Shield and gun in hand.
do we want to make a plan to fight Dumok?
Imprison his mind.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, shouldn't we also be planning something?
You guys hear the heavy footfalls echoing through the chamber as he slowly walks his way down the steps.
Do you think us, right now, with him coming walking towards us, have enough time for a plan?
And
Okay, so who's dealing with the Sand Soldiers and who's dealing with Dumok himself? That's kind of how we have to do this.
I will say, last time the Sand Soldiers did not intervene at all.
Oh, they didn't? I wasn't
No.
here, so...
Yeah. That's why I had to,
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have to deal with the sand soldiers last time.
But will we
Wow.
have to now? Why would the Sand Soldiers just be there and not do anything? How easily did he beat you guys the first time? Like, did he even need the soldiers?
No.
Or would he have needed them?
It was a,
He
what
didn't
was it?
even invoke a single rune.
Okay, so the soldiers are probably a factor that we have to worry about now, potentially.
I mean, I can help deal with the soldiers. I can clear out swabs if need be. Or
Okay.
at least help do it.
If the soldiers are a factor, then we've planned that out at least. Alright. Feel pretty
Tips
good about
PC froze, so.
No.
Though I don't think we're starting this fight tonight.
Nope.
God no.
How do you
So-
mean?
Oh,
that. Do we have any way to stop him from forming his runes?
no clue how they work.
I mean, you guys see some runes all pre-etched into the blade of his sword.
Wait, can you read any of them, Snap?
Nope.
Can I make a
They ain't dwarven
Arcana
runes, I
check?
can tell you that much.
to see if I can read the runes?
You can roll an Arcana check, or magic check, whichever one is
Oh,
higher.
wait, I can roll with my charisma, can't I?
But you're higher with your Arcana because you have a 7 in it.
Oh yeah.
Also,
and I
what
have a
level
6
were we
sword
when we
charisma.
junctioned the first time? Were we level 10 or something?
You guys were much lower level. I think you guys were around. Well, Historia died at level 9, so I'm gonna assume either level 9 or level 10.
I think we were level 9.
Pretty sure you guys
Yeah.
leveled up when I died.
Sorry about that, my computer froze.
You're good. So you guys have gained about 4 levels since then.
Also, we have the benefit of, you know, some transformation, some new spell. Oh yeah, we have 2 spellcasters this time instead of none.
Yeah.
He is going to unsheath his blade
Uh-huh.
and then just rest it tip down right in front of him, both his hands on the pommel.
Tip down.
Did I get anything from the runes?
With a 19, they're giant runes. Do you know giant?
No.
They're giant runes.
Because when you take Root Knight, you gain immediate proficiency in the language of giant. And smithing tools.
Rain. The rain. Yeah, no, I have no clue then.
I just looked back and Liam said spoilers.
Okay, but Liam said he already watched all of base Naruto. He can't call out spoilers.
Okey-doke. Pretty much session's over, right, Dylan? It's just everyone getting ready.
It's
to,
you guys. It's whatever you guys. If you guys are done and prepared for the fight we're ending, if you have any plans you want to attempt to discuss, you can.
Well, first
Um,
things first.
I will tell you. I will draw you guys the line.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna do this first. I'd say is we probably should get into position to where we want everyone.
You guys are not allowed past the balconies.
Also going to use warding bonds. I'm gonna go ahead and find the.
Also,
I might want to move away a little bit.
that should help you all determine your locations.
Ways to die.
I don't think
So
Cheshire
many
can be right there.
dumb
Though.
ways to die. Dumb ways
Oh,
to
you know what,
die.
though? He
So
got a long
our
rest.
starting really doesn't do much for increasing your wish chance
It's
or
crazy
anything.
that the guy who's died on more characters than me is telling me that I'm in a dangerous
Star wishing
spot.
looks like when I read up on Star wishing online, it seems like it's
Holy
more for
shit.
characters you already have.
There is a perk you get that literally gives you plus 50% Star Wish.
No, I'm
Well,
saying
yeah.
other than a little bit more increased chance from your base wish list, it doesn't do anything other than increase the kakera that you get from grabbing it.
He did get a long
And
rest
if you
though,
do
so
the gambling,
all
you
the
can
soldiers are
make
back
it
again.
better.
Yeah.
We had a chance. He was weak. We should have jumped him.
He was missing a whole, like, 10 soldiers.
Oh, I do mean MK. Oops. Oh well.
Glenn, you have Marth. You want to know who'd go good with Marth?
Oh, I don't just have Marth Star. I have Crom, her father.
I
Yeah,
know,
but
but
yeah.
look at this. I think this character would go really good with Marth.
I wonder who it is. Hi, Lucina.
You
You
know,
got
Explosion
Lucina.
Lolly, Lucina, I think will be good.
Explosion Molly. What?
He's trying to get Megumin from me.
Oh. Hold on.
I need Megumin to complete my collection.
Hold on, wait, it's all.
You leave Kumara alone.
Is there spam in my Rolls channel? Can't believe it.
You're the biggest
Oh.
asshole.
Also, Ryan, I will say,
Yeah.
No!
I did grab a character because I was like, you know, they're a cool character, but I could also probably use it for a trade with Ryan. I have Alt Cunningham.
Oh, I'll trade Sigrun for ult. Straight up.
That's
Or-
so.
I don't know how much he's worth. If you want more than just Sigrun.
I don't know where she is. She's somewhere in this lit. Oh wait. Did she get shoved into the actual pile now?
Probably.
Oh, there's Farmer Pickles. We'll just leave it on Farmer Pickles. I just also haven't looked through your list.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
I
look
think
at
like
that.
the only thing really is Sigrun.
The Deku Princess!
Oh, that bitch pissed me off so bad, but I want it. I think my resentment for her actually comes from
The Abridged?
whatchamacallit? The abridged, not the actual game.
Oh, were you trying to do something in rolls?
Oh,
Well, listen, this is Ryan's, but it's not funny when you do it.
Well, I was actually just trying to.
So I have Warding Bond up. I have Snap.
Who are you hitting with it? Xeris?
The only person I can, Zeris.
All right.
How does magic
Make sure to-
cast it on me?
Oh, this is actually going to be a saving grace for you because half of the pain goes to Snap.
Oh.
Which means you'll only feel the fullest extent of the pain instead of double.
hey. That's good.
Magical girl
Yeah, this-
transformation should be illegal.
Why? Because half of them are nude?
No, this is a child.
That does not change what it does.
And then what Liam said right after.
What'd he say?
Jiggle physic and
Glenn, if
boob
you need
and
more
zoom
rolls,
in.
I have it.
I'm gonna need them, but I rolled the sperm cell.
I mean, Madoka's 14.
And there's like a whole 3-minute thing on her and Homura.
Her boobs do jiggle, and it does zoom in on it.
Well, that's the
I know.
point.
The anime's fault.
Today's
Yeah.
See?
In their defense, it's legal there.
that means legal here.
In their defense.
That's all. That's the only defense I've got.
I call it the only
Tiff, if you want to give me your rolls, you can.
Oh my god, this is what's worse.
Could you roll Victorique for me now that you've rolled Rem?
No, I rolled Rem.
Yeah, now that you've rolled Rem.
I I roll all the good shit and then I miss it. I'm rolling one at a time now. I don't care how much I get yelled at.
Dude, that's what most of us do.
All do it.
Or in my
Yeah.
case,
Rolling one at a time. Because
in my
then
case,
it's
I
fair.
spam roll in Discord on my computer and then sit on my phone and just have my finger hovering over the claim.
Holy hell.
I should have done that.
I'm the one that taught Glenn to do
Tiff's
that.
the one that told me to do it.
Yes.
She also
Yeah.
taught me how to have an RT prep to just quickly do it.
Yes.
Oh, hi,
You
Arthur
guys
again.
Keep RT
That was
prepped in a different
Naruto.
channel on you. So what you do is you keep RT prepped in a different channel on your phone, and then you watch from your computer, and so you can send in from your phone.
Which is
in,
what
like,
happened
spam.
earlier when I burnt my RT.
I fucking wish it was wish protected. That would have been the biggest fuck you. All I wanted was to
No,
you
you
were gonna get it
agreed.
either way. I was gonna give you it for Naruto.
Oh, hey, he's here with more boxes.
That's the problem, is I have to get two big characters.
Duke
You
Nukem?
No. You just have to get a character I want that I consider of value. If
I wish I
Star,
had known
listen,
that.
Star,
from you.
Star, if you got Nausicaa, I freaking